Check, check, check. Microphone check. Check, check, check. Microphone check. Oh, am I live? I can't even tell. Oh my goodness. I think we're going. Yo. Oh man, I think we're going. I think this is it. Oh man, I'm having some. You guys caught me behind the scene having some technological indifferences, but you know what? We're gonna do it live. We're gonna fix it on the fly. What is up, Go World? It's me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you again with another PWCQ stream. We are live. We're here. Okay, my sound is working, apparently. I had another out of body experience right before this thing was about to start, as I often do. These things just start to break down. The ship just starts to fall apart right as we're going. But here we are again, PWCQ number 34. And this time we have 44 players. I was a little hesitant. I was a little worried. I was a little concerned. I'm not going to lie about the lack of attendance, but everyone kind of jumped in last minute. Shout out to Insidious for some last minute promotions and whatnot, and henceforth getting these duelists into this event. But it appears as if we are about to start. Let me check in with the staff to see if we are good to go. But here is the bracket. Here is the bracket. Right now, I don't know if this is updated. This doesn't appear to be seated correctly. Let me check this thing out again, but it doesn't appear to be seated right. So I don't know if we've fired this thing off just yet. So let me check in with the rest of the crew behind the scenes holding us down. I think TK has redonned the lead judge position for this event, so I'm assuming it's going to go by extremely smooth and efficiently. But let me check in. I believe we are about to start very soon. Again, we kicked it up to that 8 a.m. West Coast time, that 11 a.m. Time start. So a little less people might show up. We have 44 in this event, up 10 from last time we hosted this exact same event. So I believe we should be starting very soon, and we're gonna do it just like that. Let me check in one more time. Who are we with? Who are we with? I wish I could use Discord just a little bit better, folks. I wish I could do it just a little bit better. Yo, what is up? How is it going? I see you out there. I see the people rolling in. Janjo Zone in the building. What's up? What's up? I'm good. Looking like he about to tap some mana, dude. Who's a mana tap? We got some mana tappers in the building. Shout out to all the Magic the Gathering players. You know what I'm saying? If you out here watching some GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh, are we ready to start? Has this bad boy begun? Let me see. Do. Okay. Um, Gotta find my man. I'm so bad at this. You guys, every time. All right. It appears as if it says 11. I don't think we've started yet, folks. I don't think we have started yet. I think it is still. I think it is still boosting. I think duels are still trying to enter. People are starting to get in. I don't know. I think we should go ahead. No, it didn't. I think we should just give them give these duels a little bit more time to matriculate into this bracket. I'll keep refreshing and see what's going down. We still got 44 in the building right now, and we're gonna do it just like that. So we're gonna hold off a little bit. We should be starting, but as we're waiting to get that bad boy situated, we updated the bingo card from last time. If you tuned into the stream last time, we played some stream bingo again. I thought that was really fun, but we updated the card a little bit. I'm gonna pull that up right quick before we get it started. As a matter of fact, I think I can make it bigger, so we're gonna pull it up right here so everybody can see it. So again, some of the same ones from last time, we're going to keep those, but we updated a few of them. Full trend turn one, that's obviously going to be on there. Spies, I downgraded from 5 to 4. Double TD, AK one turn, and I just put a simple one of Thousand Eyes. I just need to see Thousand Eyes one time. I just put Thousand Eyes on there because Thousand Eyes sucking Thousand Eyes was just a bold ask in this metagame. Then we got Sangan beats or so Sangan with aggressive Sangan. I want Sangan doing 3k damage. New one that we added was also going to be Karibo. Shout out to everyone in the Discord who posted they want to see some Karibo in there. Minecon, just negging on the Minecon. I put that in there. And also we have, I can't believe it. This guy is so pissed off because this guy is going to be pot into a graceful late game. Like from a winning position, you get pot graceful out of your bits and or wits. All right, so here we go. Here we go now. So we got, let's see. So we should, I have to check again. but I believe, let's see if this bad boy is seated. I think we are still waiting. We still wait. Mascus trying to get into the booth. Let me get into the booth. Let's get Money Mascus in the building right there. Let me hop on in. Yo, yo, yo. Of course, if you can hear me out there, Money Mascus in the building. I would definitely like to have some assistance in this thing if you want to be so kind as to do that. If not, that's also cool too. I'm going to be here all day, hold it down all day long. Go format action nonstop. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we can do. Are we started? Have we begun? I believe some duelists showed up a little bit late, and we are trying to capitulate their lateness. You know what I'm saying? This bad boy has been 11 o'clock for 2 weeks, but still duels are showing up a little bit late. It's all good. We're going to hold tight because we want these duelists playing, especially in these PWC queues. These duelists have already made their contributions known, and we can easily kind of hold off a little bit, get as many people in there as humanly possible. So we're going to do that. Yo, 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 is that you, Money Mascus? Are you in the building right now? Are you holding it down?
Hello, 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 people.
Welcome to the GOAT Sensation. How are you doing this morning or afternoon? Morning. It's still morning where you are.
A little tired.
Okay,
To
okay,
be
okay.
honest with you, I did a regional yesterday. Was up for a long time, but
Did
had a lot of fun. Here to play. Here not to play. Here to commentate,
How'd you do? How was your performance? How did it go? How did you do?
oh, terrible. Did awful. Did the worst.
Oh, see, that's why you need to play some goats, man. That's your
But
that's
I did advertise. I did my best to go around, tell everybody to sign on up for our premium or Patreon. Get in on the Go Format action.
Did you play in any side events at this regional?
I did not. They were not hosting any goat side events,
Oh,
unfortunately. Of course, I would have been in there if I would
okay.
have, if they
Okay.
were going to host them. But unfortunately, I don't want to say it, but there was another format that was very popular.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
know,
this format. Of course, we love our brothers over there.
it is what it is. That's pretty cool though. At least they're doing something. I mean, it's we're on my side of town. It's pretty big over here, but it's just I don't know. They're doing it huge, man. Edison's doing their thing. Shout out to all the Edison players as well. You know, we got a lot of them over here in the GOAT world too. We're all one family, I suppose, in this retro world. But
Oh,
anyway,
for sure, for sure.
so we are. I think we're ready to start. I can't tell. I'm trying to
I
find
don't
the
believe
solutions.
we've been seated yet, so
Okay. All right, so we're gonna hang tight. I think we're gonna wait a little bit longer. So cool, 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 chill and cool, man. Did you catch the last PWCQ 33?
myself, unfortunately, I haven't gone back to watch the tape yet.
Okay, but guess what? If you're still in the dark, guess who won?
I think
Ghost
Yeah,
Rider
I think
finally
it was
did it.
Ghost Rider did win. I just didn't watch the
Oh,
whole
okay,
match yet.
okay. So you do know the results, you just didn't see the. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yes.
That entire for all you out there listening, if you're tuning in the future, that stream is also available. It's 33. This is now 34. You know, no other one like it. But Ghost Rider actually came by and won that event, and we had a conversation. We had a sit down, so that video should be up maybe Tuesday, maybe even tomorrow if I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying, get that bad boy up tomorrow, but possibly Tuesday. We'll see what the ghost has to say about playing some Chaos Turbo. He gave me a turbo lesson in the coach's corner, so that's going to be out on Tuesday. If you viewers want to check that out, it's going to be really really neat. Ghost is cool. Ghost is cool, and he's back in his event today trying to go back to back, so we'll see if he can pull that off. Tough. I don't think that's ever. I think Ivan did a back to back once, which is pretty tough. Yeah, Coach's Corner. Coach's Corner with the Ghost Rider 15th installment of Ghost Rider came out to the Coach's Corner, and we had a blast and it did our thing. Went on to the ladder and had to give somebody the pure action. All right, so we're still hanging tough, man. Waiting, sitting, waiting, wishing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this in the future, just go ahead and fast forward a few minutes, and then you'll get to the pulse pounding goat format action. If you're in the viewers right now, shout out to all the real ones. All the real ones showing up to the chat right now, saying what's up. I see you all out there doing your thing. Hopefully you guys ride with us for the entirety of this event. I expect it to last no longer than 7 to 8 hours. That's probably what we're going to be at today. So if you got time, hang out. If not, leave, come back. I'm going to be here. I think Big Dog Money Mass is going to be here, and we're going to do it exactly that way. You know, holding it down all day for some goats. Cool. All right. All right. All right. All right. Are we ready? Are they waiting on me? Are they waiting on me to? I think there's an issue. I think there's an issue. Hopefully,
I don't know what the issue is yet.
I
I'm
don't
trying to.
know. If they're
That was
waiting on me to start it, we could start. I think there is some issue with the bracket seating. I don't know if this is a jazz level event. I don't know if we need to encourage the shout out to the Jazzinator to come by and sort this. But I think if they're waiting on me to hit start, I will start this bad boy right now. We got 3 thumbs up and a thumbs down. Could be waiting on me. Goat Trinity. Oh, Scully's in the building. He's holding it down over there, sorting it out. So we'll let Scully do his thing. I don't know if they're waiting on me because I will hit the start button and say, "Let's ride." Right
hit
now.
the start button exactly at 11 on the dot.
Oh, yeah.
11:00.00.
That bad boy started. And we're gonna, all right, but yeah, while we're waiting on that, Scully's holding down right now. We can pull the bracket up right now. We have some people who are, we have some prominent all-stars of the GOAT world in this event today, and we also have some newcomers in the GOAT world. Some names I don't recognize, and also a lot of names that I do. We have the current reigning player of the year, AJTBLS, holding it down in this bracket today. Also with known bracket buster Ivan Rosito is in the bracket today, our #1 ranked player, holding it down, showing up for this PWCQ. Look out for that duelist. We got the Bash brothers, both of them in the house. Lucas, the Heretic, and Soul Master Matt showing up in this event today, along with Night Moves. We got Dueling High, prominent PWCQ players trying to get a win, really trying to get a breakthrough to get a win for himself, and known Spice Lords Alephia 2, as well as Fresh IRL, 2 certified Spice guys in the building. So hopefully they brought the Spice. Maybe not. They're trying to get the Dublinskis. I think Alephia might already be Worlds qualified. I'll have to look. I'm not sure. I don't have the chart on me who's got the qualifications. But I know Fresh is still trying to get one, so you might not be able to spice it up too hard while you're trying to actually get an invitation. And also, as I stated before, we have the previous PWCQ winner, Ghost Rider number 15, finally getting that Dublinski, getting that stigma. So now he can be way more relaxed. Probably can easily get one in. And our current reigning GOAT format champion, LeBounty, has just entered the fray. He's in the building today. Oh, that's going to be scary. He also made his intentions known that he's going to be going for that player of the year title as well, along with Alvarado, who I believe is also in this bracket as well. He's usually in these PWCQs. So who knows who's going to take it. A lot of duelists who are capable, a lot of duelists who you may not know. You got Pro Wade in here. You got Nate Dogg 29. Love me some Nate Dogg in the building. So it's going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a absolute banger of event. So anyone can take it. Shout out to all these new duels as well. Hopefully you keep showing up and I can know your name as well. I would like to get to know all these newer players as they're joining the fray. It's hard though.
So it seems like that there is an issue with the bot and connecting to the bracket. So a new bracket's being created at the moment, and we will have to have people sign up again.
Oh, so, okay, cool. Well, hey, listen. So that's your opportunity. If you are listening to this stream right now,
for sure,
and you didn't get a chance to get in, guess what? You now have a chance to get in. And if you are prepared to play, just stick around, sign up for the new bracket. We're going to actually destroy this one and start over. Oh, if that fails, then I'm prepared to manual this bad boy all the way through. I don't mind. Live on the stream, just another thing to just jack up. That's all it'll be. That's all it'll be. All right, cool. So that's where we're at. All right. Nice. Is that you on the mind control? No, that is Crying Jordan on the mind control, Janjo. That's not your boy JD. That is so here's the bingo again. That is a sad Jordan on the mind control, because that's how you feel when you mind control a Sangin, when you mind control a Serpent. You feel like a sad Jordan, and that's who that is. Also, this right here, this link breaking the jar, that's going to be somebody destroying a jar of greed that gets chained. That's what this one is for right here. So that's what we have. That's what we got going on.
Just activating jar of greed.
What's that?
I thought it was just activating jar of greed.
Oh no, this is someone trying to destroy, Link. He just loves destroying pots and jars. I thought that was pretty funny. So this is someone trying to destroy a jar and then it being chained or whatever. So that's the idea. Or just destroy a jar. Somebody destroy a jar. Let's see some spell fragrance. Oh, you don't want to see the spell fragrance. You don't want Ice Spice. You thought I was feeling. You don't want that. You don't want that problem in this event. Somebody might play it. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. It's not. It's
I'd
not
like to see
quite
some
there yet.
anti-spell fragrance. I need to see some cards set on the table before
Put 'em-
activating. Gotta wait a whole turn.
I love it. Yo, Mitchell, what's up, Mitchell? What's up, Mitchell and Mayberry? Mitchell and Mayberry. Mitchell always holding it down in these streams, showing up, showing love. So what's going on, Mitchell? We have to completely destroy the bracket and re-sign up. Something happened.
So it looks like there's going to be 45 players in this event. I think the bot that we use to run these tournaments through challenge, I think something didn't connect with one of the duelists trying to sign up. So need to recreate it and make sure that we have all 44 people who are registered in the bracket. We've got 40 players after this refresh of mine so far, so everyone has gotten the memo for the most part.
Nice.
We're still waiting on those 5 people.
I'm
not sure.
Yeah,
They'll understand once we get there.
and like I said before, I think it is like a lot of these duelists. They're pretty much seasoned vets to this game. They kind of know some of the issues we have with these tournaments and like how to sign up and some of the crap we go through. So a lot of them are very patient. Shout out to all the players, you know, for being so patient and so flexible all the time, dealing with the malfeasance that consistently befalls us. But like you said, it's you know, it's something that goes down. It happens quite often.
Yeah, at this regional, I was just at the you know, you do like the electronic pairings, so you can scan the QR code on your phone and everything and get your pairings that way. So the first time they printed out that QR code, it just sent everybody to Adobe.com. So
Perfect.
They were trying to get them to buy Photoshop or something. I was like, I don't know who I'm playing here, but I
they're
do
trying to
want Premiere again, so maybe this was a good thing.
Yo, that one guy 13, love the content, keep the videos coming. I will. I'm going to, over time, I'm going to learn how to do this YouTube thing at some point, and I'm gonna figure it out, and we're gonna all, you know, do that. Keep making videos. I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know what I'm doing, you know. Mask is gonna say he's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning into a skeleton waiting on that to happen. You know, we're all out here trying to just make it happen. And we're going to keep...
You're going to look like the King of the Skull Serpents in a second.
Yeah, I'm going to turn into some type of spear cretin looking dude waiting on Mascus to make some more videos. But I will continue to do that. You know, a lot of people have engaged positively with me in those videos and what we're trying to accomplish here at GoFormat.com and the GoFormat.com YouTube. You know, I understand I'm not the best at video making, etc., but I'm trying my best. You know, I just want to promote this game as well as I can, because I do love this game and I want to see it proliferate and blossom, you know. So I will continue to try, even though, you know what I'm saying, you know, it is what it is. You know. Cool. Oh, the 19 dot. Yeah, that was the last sketch. I made a sketch. I wish I could do more sketches, you know, but a lot of people don't. For some reason,
when are we getting the dual puzzles bit done?
Oh, that's right. We could do that's a secret. We're gonna keep that in house until it's ready. I don't want to give out any of my ideas and somebody could just steal it, you know. But we're gonna do that. But I want to keep doing the sketches, but for some reason they just do so bad as far as like analytics and algorithmic YouTube energy, you know, and I just kind of, it's a little discouraging, but I try not to look at that stuff and just do what I want to do. But I like doing the sketches, man. I'm a big sketch comedy fan, and I enjoy trying to get my hand into the sketch arena. I think it's pretty funny. All right. I think a lot of duelists have got back in. A lot of duels are getting back in.
4 minutes here for entries again. We're hitting a 45 player cap. The people who are trying to sign up the last time with the bot error. So we're waiting for them, and then if they're not signed in within the time period, then I believe we're just going to start with however many players signed up. But it looks like 44 players
you
got 44? Rejoin again.
Okay, I got 44
There's
now
one
too.
person that is missing right now, but if they don't come up, not a huge issue, fortunately. But we are going to play some GOAT format today. Don't worry. That is a guarantee.
Oh, man. Thanks, Necro. Necromancy for Kids always hold me down, man. Oh, man, Necro. We go way back. I love Necromancy for Kids. I appreciate it. I'll work on it. It's something, you know, especially I'm not as I'm a human, man. I'm a human. I have emotions and whatnot, and it's hard sometimes. It's really hard, but you keep going. You keep it going. Necro is the realest of the real. Okay, has is there a turbo player skit in the works? Yes, I do have the turbo player, stereotypical turbo player. It's just I don't think it was good enough. I want that one to be really good, so I kind of scrapped the one
I
I
can
had and
only
tried.
imagine what that skit is going to be.
You kind of see a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to do something that's a little bit different, trying to keep people like able to watch it and not kind of predict the whole thing because there's only so many things you can do with a video like that. So I it's definitely in the works, but I just want to make it really good because I think that's one a lot of people can resonate with, or some junk like that, some junk like that. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is fun. Like right now, I'll be on a tirade of loneliness, man. Because I'm so glad you're here with me.
Happy to be here. Always happy to hang out with you and watch my favorite format. So
Okay, okay, okay. Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. Oh. Okay, 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 okay. And I think we're getting close. We got to be getting close. Again, if you're watching this from the future, make sure you leave a comment and like it still. If you're watching it in the current time right now, in this reality, live, go ahead and hit the like button right now. And let's get some other eyeballs onto this bad boy. And then we should be ready to kick it off. I actually started the stream early today. I'm on time. And the bracket's late, so look at that. Look at that. Okay, so it appears as if we have reached 44. So the same 44 who were in before are the same 44 who are in now. I think. Let me get back to my thingamajig, and then I think we might be ready to start. I keep saying that. I know I've been lying this entire time. I might be lying. I might be lying this entire time. Okay. All right. So it appears as we're waiting on a few more duelists. We're gonna keep vibing. I'm not gonna shut this bad boy off, Mascus. We're gonna just
let's
stick
keep
it.
vibing.
We're gonna
Keep vibing out
we're
here.
gonna rock it. I'm not gonna leave.
What is a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament though without any kind of issues like this? You know, this
I
is
don't. Yeah, I think it's part of it. Part
This is part of the plan.
part and parcel. I think.
Exactly.
I think it comes with it. I think when you host a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, online or otherwise, as you stated, there's going to be dramatic things that happen. It's never going to be smooth. It's never going to be, oh man, that just went exactly the way that I wanted it to go. Never. So you know what? We just accept it. Take it. Oh, I saw something happen. Something happened to the bracket. I think somebody else just jumped in.
We're seeding. We're seeding.
We're seeding. We're seeding.
46 players in this event.
All right, all right. 46 players. We are seeding. I believe we are seeding. Okay, okay. Are we starting? All right, all right, all right.
Planting some trees at the moment.
Uh-oh. Is it? Did it? Should be seated. Is it? Don't click on moderator prompts if you are. Okay.
You don't have to read that, everybody.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, I think we got something going on. I think we got something happening. Shout out to TK holding it down, man. I always feel like whenever TK's, shout out to all the judges and all the staff and everyone who's making these events go. But whenever TK's got the cape and cowl on, the head judge robe, I was like, man, you know what? This thing is going to go off without a hitch, man. TK's going to get us through it. No worry. And Scully's in the building. This thing is going to happen. I'm not worried. Shout out to everyone. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, please. Oh, no. Did someone... I think it's seated, though. It appear. Hey, tell...
Maybe the book's
Yeah,
seeded. I don't understand what the issue is.
Yeah, it did mess up. Yeah, the bracket, it definitely seated. Let's start.
Oh, it's still pending. It didn't actually start.
Ugh. All right. Status pending.
I mean, I don't know if we can start it.
I think this happened before on one of the Fridays. Bracket looks great. I say we fire it. If not, I can manual this bad boy. No, I can't. I can't do that. I barely can update the freaking numbers on the. I have it open. So I could manual. Let's see. All right. You may begin. Scully gives the big thumbs up. Oh, and just like that, we are ready to rock. And I didn't even look at the games we have coming up. We are in this far left bracket. Okay. Far left bracket. Are there any games that are jumping off the table at you? I kind of like to use this time to feature duelists I've never seen before in this far left bracket. I also am a huge fan of Nova Ethos. I love watching what Nova's doing. I love watching what Majo Sam is doing. I love watching what I always like seeing Pro Weights doing. I got Goat Trinity and Icarus. Is there any duel that's jumping off the table at you looking at this far left column on the bracket?
I like this guy, A New Challenger's name, because it sounds like, oh, this is the new challenger.
Okay. So we got A New Challenger and Yummy Collier. I can't read very well, but we're going to see what A New Challenger and Yummy are doing. Two duelists I don't know much about. I haven't seen most of these duelists in the building, but we're going to hop on in. We're going to start the stream off with A New Challenger. A New Challenger approaches. Hopefully their name is what it is on Dueling Book. I'm not sure if it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the one person is hosting. Let me.
I think if that's one of my biggest. I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I think we as staff, I think we got to make it to where your name on Dueling Book and your name on Discord and your something has to like be, I don't know. We got to figure out a way to make that a little cleaner, because I don't know who any of these people are, and I can't find them. You know, I can't do it. A New Challenger is.
I found them.
You found them.
Hosting.
They're hosting.
The New Challenger is hosting.
I see. And Yummy Collier. We're gonna hop on in. Please don't select me. Please don't pick me. Oh my goodness. Please don't accept my game.
No, not pick you.
Like these might be new. Like this is a new challenger. He might be new to the program. He might think that I'm a Yummy caller. and picks me, and then we're in it. All right. So A New Challenger and Yummy Kyler. Yummy Kyler. Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Yummy Kyler?
No. But it does sound like one.
You know what? I still laugh whenever someone says Carbuncle.
That's my friend, Ruby Carbuncle.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, let me read the flavor text of this token.
All right.
Oh, it's not friend. He says this here's my pal, Ruby Carbuncle.
So it could be Yummy Collier. Yummy Kaler could be a card, perhaps.
It's definitely not.
Perhaps. Let's see what Retro Boss got to say. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely not a real card.
All right. Use the command for profile. Yeah, that's right. And I probably could do that. I probably could pull the profile up.
I just wish we didn't change all these commands all the time.
Yeah.
I'm old too, man. I can't remember all this stuff.
All right, so we're waiting on A New Challenger, Yummy Kaler, and they're not even playing. I might have to bail in this game, Mascus. I might have to bail. I want to see these duelists.
No, we need this to happen. Okay. Oh, we've committed to it. Oh my gosh!
They canceled the duel. All right, they're back again. They're back again. Okay. They're back again. They canceled the duel. Ugh. All right, they're back again. Come on. All right, so we're gonna hang tight. We're gonna wait. This is gonna happen. You know what, Mascot? I was just about to give up, and they selected a different partner, and we're in. All right, A New Challenger is playing against Mr. Palace Man. Is that a card? Palace Man? That is a card?
I have no idea. No, that's not a card. That's not a card.
Oh man, the Dueling Book sleeve. I like these sleeves. So we have A New Challenger in the red corner playing against Mr. Palace Man in the blue. Comes out with a nice little L set to the right. Okay. Set Mon, 2 set spell traps. Activating Thunder Dragon from hand. You don't got to do that. I guess you're supposed to, right? But you don't have to.
I like clicking the buttons. Oh
no! Oh, what are you doing?
What?
See, all right, duelists. So what this duelist just did, that's something that you'd be surprised. A lot of new duelists to go format. I'm confused.
He's just getting rid of it. Or is he finding the fourth one? He doesn't need him.
All right. So I'm kind of glad. And you had pot, so you had a really, really good hand. You kind of gave up some serious advantage for little to no reason. So if you
I agree with play. Get rid of these bad cards. Thunder Dragon, not very good. Doesn't do anything. And he's found the heavy storm.
And he got double jar. Ooh, God. Ooh.
This game's already exciting.
What is going on? All right, so we come out with a duo as well. So Mr. Palace Man comes out busted opening. But still, I really don't agree with a lot of the lines of play so far. Those Thunder Dragons should very well be in hand. You don't have to do that. Oh, that is a bingo. So we have some jars getting busted already. So we're gonna put that on after this. And Mask, I think I can hear myself through your stream. You might have to turn your stream down a little bit.
I'll have to.
Just turn it down a tad, a scotch, if you will.
Yeah, I'll just put my headphones on.
Okay, cool. Okay, but yeah, I mean, so much is happening. I can't even keep up. We got Noman Cross out coming on down, and it's going to find the GK spy. So it appears as if we have a Turbo Mirror come out early and often. Duelist is going to do their thing. We got a lot of turbo last time. PWCQ 33 was just chock full of the Chaos Turbo deck, and it appears as if we are we are back on Chaos Turbo. But the blue corner has come out open, extreme busted. But some of the plays that they've made have just left me scratching a little bit. A lot of these things are something that you do see on the local level. And with duelists who don't play the format a lot, you can kind of tell. Maybe a shout out to Mr. Palace Man. They might be kind of newer to this thing. But when you go Thunder Dragon, you do not have to yeet them all. Keep those bad boys in your hand, and you can turn those Thunder Dragons into value in other ways later on. That is the purpose of those cards. So when they come out, discard Thunder, add Thunder, discard Thunder, add Thunder. You should never do that. So take that with you in your journey. But we're going to go ahead and set up one. Dekoichi in attack position. Hitting in for 14. We're going to come out with a nice humble T set. First one of the day that we've seen. And then a new challenger draws up to 4 cards in hand. Dekoichi, 1 set Spell Trap, 1 set Mon. And we're going to slam it right on into the standby phase as Ghost Rider enters the Watcher's chat as these duels are playing directly into his bracket. Magician of Faith is going to be flipped, adding back a spell card. Probably going for the Nobleman here. And we're
did a new challenger target something with the Faith yet?
He did. He goes effect to target knock.
Okay.
He didn't grab it to hand, which would cause TT to miss timing, which would also be another thing. And then we're gonna come on out with duo. Oof. Hitting the double Dekoichi, and we're just gonna have a scoop coming in from Mr. Talisman. All right, so wow, what a wild and crazy, oh man, what a wild and crazy game one. Wild and crazy game one. Cool, love to see it. All right, so Kev says, how do I enter these tournaments? Every time someone asks that question, after the tournament has already ended, after the entries have already ended, you can, so I would suggest getting into the GoFormat.com Discord if you are not there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hop on in there. And then you can join at the tournament tier, either through Discord or through Patreon, and then you can play in these events. There are also free events that we host every Friday, one at 1 p.m. Eastern, one at 7 p.m. Eastern, and also there are major GOAT format tournaments that happen quarterly as well, FLCs and GFCs that happen periodically that you can enter in those for free as well. Huge GOAT format events. Those are cool.
Those Friday tournaments, if you win one of those, you'll qualify for the GOAT Grinders tournament, which is a invite-only tournament for, again, winners of the Friday events. And that can also earn you a invite to the World Championships by winning that tournament as well.
All right, so we did get a bingo last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick before we hop on into game 2.
Throw it up.
I'm gonna throw it up for crushing those jars. That kind of came out kind of fast and furious. Oh, as graceful charity. Oh man, let me get back in there. You know, I'll
Oh
do that.
no.
I'll do it after the game. I'll do it after the game. I'll do it after the game. I'm so bad. I'm terrible. Oh, man, I gotta work on these skills. All right, and also I need to update the round count. So this is round 1. Oops. All right. All right, I'll do it after this one. So graceful charity is going to be played, and we're going to throw out the Sangan and the torrential tribute. All right.
Those are 2 cards that I would personally want to keep, but
Both of those together in harmony too. I think both of those cards in unison.
Maybe there's just 6 better cards that he has.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Another T set though. Goblino.
The upstart goblin. Take a little.
Here's some
gobs.
coins.
And like
Here's
you said,
some coins.
You
I got
said
some. Look at my card.
You said you identify with the peasant, or do you identify with the guy sprinkling the coins on the peasant?
Oh, I am the goblin.
You're the goblin?
That's me on the card.
I don't think so. I think we're all the peasant, and no one's the goblin. I think life is the goblin.
Life's the goblin. Yeah.
life is the goblin.
Is this a? Wait, what's the mind control fail is the triangle?
Yeah, mind control fail. That was a mind control nail. He nailed the mind control here. Mind control success.
Successful mind.
All right, so he's gonna go ahead and in main phase 1, we're gonna hit the successful mind and punch on in with both Gravekeeper Spy. Actually, gonna hit with a 1, but 1200 damage is pretty neat. A new challenger begins to think. Just a 12.
You only have the torrential.
You can't attack with the first one. Cool. And we'll set up another Mon in defense position and another spell trap. 2 more spell traps to be, in fact, 3 more spell traps to be accurate, and then return that GK Spy in the end phase before blue corner chains the MST, hitting that middle set. It is a Solemn Judgment. That's a great card. You want to hang on to those when you can.
Decent pick off.
That's good value from your MST. And then into the Heavy Storm, so now you can't even protect it with a Solemn Judgment unless you have another one. And we're going to ponder here in the first main phase. And we're just going to chain the ring, pop for another 12, sending that Dark Monster to the bin. Quite cool. Quite cool. 4 cards in hand.
I mean, it was either that or you lose it to the battle phase because you can just crash his spy to kill your spy.
Mm-hmm.
So, might as well. Ooh, and then the mind control coming back from Mr. Palace Man. What's that bad boy? Flip it up.
What is
the
it?
World.
Oh, and another plus. So we got another good value Minecon. Decent value. Can attack, but you do get that plus value, or 1-for-1 value at least. And
yeah, you get to cycle the mind control, and then you get to deny your opponent the flip effect. So very powerful.
And he goes Thunder Dragon here, adding Thunder Dragon, and it does it again.
He's doing the same thing again.
What is this play? I don't like it. I don't. At least keep the last one. Don't throw the last one. You can trip. Oh.
He's throwing it away. I mean, he doesn't have charity anymore. He doesn't need that.
This is hard to I guess it just likes the deck thinning aspect of the Thunder Dragon, but that's something you should not incorporate that into your game. Those Thunder Dragons have much more value in your hand opposed to just being discarded. That's something that people do. I don't know why I've seen that play done more than once. Okay, I've seen that done more than once.
I think they realize that the card is not real, so they just want it out of their hands.
But it could do.
It's just taking too much. It's just taking too much space on the screen. I don't need to see this guy anymore. Just get him out of here.
It can do so much more. It can do so much more in your hand than it can just being sent to the graveyard. Insulate you from Delinquent Duo. You can tribute your useless low attack flips into a 1600.
He's got the faith, and
now look at
it picks the charity back up.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but that's something, man. That's something. Yeah, because you got the charity now. Your charity would have been so much better. A second charity with 2 Thunder Dragons in your hand, opposed to just throwing them to the graveyard for no reason. You can add 2 and just keep them both in your hand. I don't support that. I don't support that activity.
He's gonna attack here. He was thinking about not attacking because he knows that if he keeps this spy in attack mode, it's very easy to clear. Where he can just like put it in defense and just have a blocker because maybe the rest of his hand's not very powerful.
Yeah.
This board is not really that threatening unless like Mr. Palisman just doesn't have like any gas whatsoever. But this Graceful Charity should draw him into something.
Something.
I mean, even that spy that he could have kept like would have walled this whole board. Could have maybe got back in the game because he has a lot more cards or they have the same amount of cards, but most of his are in the hand.
Yeah, having those Thunder Dragons in your hand right now with that second Graceful Charity would just be phenomenal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But he's still still doing pretty good with the Snatch Steal and the Chaotic Sorcerer down on the field, and we're going to think Mr. Palisman is going to type here, and we're going to think on effect if a side needs priority. I believe that summon is good. We're going to declare Sorcerer's effect with priority, banishing the GK Spy to the outer reaches of the universe. Okay, before setting the Mon and then trying to punch in for 14. And 14 does connect. Okay.
Could have held the Snatch Steal. I don't see... That could have a reason if you're just taking this Deco and not getting any value out of it by like using a Book of Moon on it or a Tsukiyomi.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you did get to swing it for 14. He gets 1,000 of that back, so only 400 really. And you do have a lot more monsters on the board now than your opponent.
Yeah. This is, I mean, excuse me. Sorry, still a little early on my end. This is some unorthodox. I'll just say unorthodox procedures from the blue corner. But you know what? It seems to be working. It seems to be making it happen. So, it
didn't make it happen that game one, but game two here, I mean, he's definitely in control. But you see it like setting the Snatch Steal, that's fine. A lot of the both MST and Heavy Storm were gone, so you could set it as a bluff, and then you get to use it on the Chaos Sorcerer, and your opponent just already used the Snatch Steal, so they can't snatch it back. Unless that's a Magician of Faith face down or something, and he's gonna attack. Yeah, I guess you're fine. Yeah, well,
it is Magician of Faith.
This is even better, because now he's gonna get back. Oh well, yeah, that works.
And now a new challenger
is in the MST to get the snatch back. And yeah, you're right. He's in a tight position.
Yeah, and no fault. I mean, he's just not getting the proper units needed to make it happen. But we're going to MST target the snatch. Need a book here. Book would be great if you could find a Book of Moon, and you cannot. Okay. And then the Kaiku is coming down, so now you need a big, bulky Mirror Force or something to break this play up, and it will not come. Okay, so a new challenger is getting picked apart by the Kiko the Ghost Destroyer, even though he can't, there's nothing to banish. And then Dekoichi's going to come on in, and now the Chaotic Sorcerer is going to come on in for 2,300. And now you need a real card. You are in a tight spot, hanging tight. You gain 1,000 from the Snatch Steal. Now you need what can you get? You just need a good card. You just need a good card to kind of get through it. I don't know. So now I'm going to set up a Mon into defense position on the field. Opponent's going to draw one. And now we're going to think. We're in the first main phase and we're pondering. We are absolutely thinking about it. What are we going to do here? Main phase one. Got the Slork. You got the Dekoichi. You got the Kiko in attack position. And we're bearing down with it in attack. We're going to elect to lead in with the Choo Choo Train. Train is going to come on in, connecting with. And we're just going to scoop it up there. So that is how it is.
Scoop base.
Right into the, so still, even though the blue corner was making some highly questionable, unorthodox maneuvers, it absolutely worked out, and they got there in the end. Showing the true power of the Chaos Turbo deck and why it's played so heavily.
I really think it was just that combination of being able to snipe that Solemn and the Heavy Storm combo. Just kind of picked up a good plus for Mr. Palisman. So even though that they went like still even in cards after
Yeah.
everything, the tempo was still in their favor because they were able to clear so much and like start asserting the tempo of the game over their opponent.
True, and also it didn't really help a new challenger. They just weren't drawing very well. They didn't really get many normal
Right.
summons. They didn't get their turbo cards going. So that's how it is sometimes. As they come out, okay, I thought they had the double TD to open it up, but no, they're going to discard one, add two to the hand as it's more commonly done. As
You really wanted that bingo. The double CD over.
oh man, it's going to happen. It happened last time. I think it's going to happen again this time. And now they're coming out with their turbo shenanigans, bringing out the upstart into a pot, as that does happen quite often.
No 10,000 life points yet.
And then we're going to go ahead and set up one and a T set in reverse order, a reverse order T set.
What does that tell you? Is that a tell?
It might be. It might be. I was going to say that. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything, but that is 100% what that tells me. When someone puts the spell trap down first and then sets them on, it's always Trap Dust Shoot or Jar Greed every single time.
You're like, well, I really want to set Trap Dust Shoot. As well set this card too.
Yeah, every single. So Ashura, Sangan, Heavy, NA, Upstart, Chaos Sorcerer. Ashura Priest coming into the Chaos Turbo Mirror. I don't know about that either.
Interesting choice.
I don't know about that either. Let's update the round count to reflect the correct information.
Maybe there's some shenanigans afoot.
Brandon Parker says maybe it's the spell fragrance going down. Maybe you put the spell. I put the spell fragrance down immediately. I'm getting that thing on the deck right away. I'm putting it on the floorboard instantaneously. So you
gotta set your whole hand though.
I will.
You can activate it.
And then I'm gonna spice them up, and then they're gonna chain MST, and then heavy me anyway. So that's how that goes. No. Oh no! And they're gonna upstart. Upstart gonna add one. Sending back the Chaos Sorcerer. So the hand is Ashura, Sangan, Heavy, Knight Assailant, and that's all we should know at this point. Setting one could either be the Sangan or the Knight Assailant, or hell, it could be the Ashura Priest at this point. Who knows what's going on?
I mean, Ashura's got 1,200 defense, so if you flip a spy here, try to attack,
get bent, dude.
You get bent, and then your guys are in attack mode, and then the Ashura Priest can come down and clear them. Why not?
I like it, honestly. Get bent, nerd.
However, if a new challenger flips up a deco here and you set your Ashura, you're not very happy.
All right, so he flips the Kiko to Ghost Destroyer and just elects to go ahead and exchange with either the Sangan or the Knight Assailant, and there we go. So it was Knight Assailant, and we're going to send that Kiko to Ghost Destroyer to the bin, give it a quick little shelf in main phase 2 before setting up another Mon in defense. The trick is not having a tail. It's just the trick to not having a tail is just shuffle your hand and set things from left to right. Are you one of those psychotic individuals that doesn't have it automatically set for you? Do you place your own cards? I like it, man. If you could do it, I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried it.
It's just more buttons for you to click.
Yeah.
You just don't want to click all those buttons, huh?
Ashura Priest going back to the hand as it often does, but this is a good reason not to play Ashura Priest against the turbo deck because the Gravekeeper Spires are just so potent and prominent in our game right now. It's probably one of the most heavily played cards in the entire metagame. Ashura Priest gets walled by that thing so easily. But what it can do is prevent those Gravekeeper Spies from accosting you as they like to do. So maybe it might be something to it, having Ashura Priest in this, but I definitely would not bring it in. If I had it in my deck already, I'd roll with it, but I definitely would not bring Ashura Priest in off the bench. Oh, he means
banishing the light and the dark. Chaos Sorcerer coming down.
Oh, he means shuffle and then set the cards in order from left to right. I see what you're saying. Instead of putting the more juicy cards in the middle as you do. Okay, I can see that. All right, so Chaos Sorcerer going to come on in for 2,300. A lot of times duelists like to hang on to that Chaotic Sorcerer, see if they can get some plus value out of it. But the new challenger elects to go ahead and just punch on in for some damn. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
oh my! You got to solve this. You got a solemn this. You got a solemn judgment, right? No solemn judgment. Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts. Big tribe infected virus comes on out and just regekis all of these spellcasters to the bin. Um, and now, was that 20? Now you have to ask yourself, was that 2300 damage worth it? Because now your chaotic sorcerer could be on the field doing what he likes to do best, getting some plus value on this tribe infected virus. But nay, he is in the bin. So maybe
Interesting that he kept the Assure Priest in the hand, because he,
yeah,
wasn't really doing anything in this matchup, as we've been saying. The Sangan definitely represents more value.
Yeah, this duelist does not appreciate the value of Sangan. Sangan is awesome. I love Sangan. I love having Sangan in my hand. I love putting Sangan onto the field of play, as Ring of Destruction is going to come on out and hit this Keiko the Ghost Destroyer for a whopping 1800. Both duelists will reduce that from their life points. I think that, yeah, very peculiar, very peculiar indeed. I think keeping that Sangan would be great. But now you're in a pretty nice spot if you do have that Assure. You got another 17 and 16 represented, and there it goes. Assure Priest hits the field. You need a card to kind of. That's a lot of damage. That's a whole lot of damage.
I guess he's valuing. I'd rather just attack and win the game instead of keeping value up, but. I don't know. Like light and dark in the graveyard already.
I like that.
Just retain itself. But
like
if you're gonna drop it down to 23, sure, why not?
I like that myself. I'm with you. But again, these duelists are on the pitch. They're on the play. I'm in the booth. I can always see they're
on the pitch.
They're on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? They're out there. They're out there getting out the mud. So who knows what their minds are? What their minds are thinking.
What do you think of like a dual dome, where like two duelists enter the dual dome, and like they sit down and they have their match there, and it's just like a miniature dome like stadium,
like a little coliseum, like a Spartan, like a gladiator.
Like you walk into your locals and there's just like a little UFC style cage that just has like a dome over top of it.
I can support that.
Like your dual dome.
I can support
that. That's where the feature match is.
I can support that. Or you can call it like a shadow game, like a real shadow game. And then you
we get the we get the buzzsaws.
You put
at the bottom.
Yeah, you put like dog collars on both of the players, and whenever they take damage, you shock them. That could be great.
Like in the episode where Yugi duels Arcana, where they're like shades the thing, and there's like the saw that's coming down. They're gonna slice their legs.
I don't think our insurance can support that. I really don't. I don't think our insurance policy can support that. Like, somebody's going to get injured, and then they're going to be losses.
Do we get insurance policy?
But I think a harmless neck zap, I think, is something that we probably can actually pull out. Yeah, that seems very dangerous.
We could get some dog collars. I mean, I'll compromise there.
I have a real life shadow game. I think that Big M. The Big M says someone might get a heart attack. Yeah, someone could get a heart attack. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's like we got to figure something out.
Wait, I mean, I'm not the one participating in this. I'm just the one who's going to be commentating it.
You're just the observer. So as Tribe Infected Virus declares effect on itself after doing that damage.
We're gonna sell tickets, is the thing.
Heavy storm coming on down. So this is not pending well. Is this going to no chaos? You have a Assure Priest though.
He probably drew BLS just now and was like, "Oh, I'll just win the game." And then looked at his graveyard, didn't have this Assure Priest that he should have discarded for the Tribe Infecting Virus to win the game.
All right, so now you need BLS would not be good. Never mind. You got Sinister Serpent in your thing. This is so bad. You need some trend. This duelist needs a charity BLS right now. Charity light BLS as 4,000 is going to be the life points for the blue corner, 600 for the red. And we're going to set up one, set up two, pass it back over to the blue corner. Pot of Greed is going to come on off the top of the deck for Mr. Palace Man. And we're going to Thunder Up.
There you go.
And we're just going to banish it. Oh, never mind. Thunder Up. The dual dome is a real thing, though. Look at metagame coverage, Scully says. They did that?
They definitely did have that, yes.
Oh, are you serious? Okay, so this duelist elects to add both the... Oh my goodness, this is just...
We're doing it.
Stop doing that. Oh my God. And Minecon...
That's one way to play around Dust Shoot.
This might be a game potential. Because you do have that Assured Priest in your hand still. You can kind of push for game. It is a Serpent. We got a bingo. As Mind Control is going to be a sad Mind Con. That's a sad con. That is a sad con. And we flip the Spirit. Flip it. And then you got to have a real card in this back row right now. You got to have a real card. Let's see what's going to... And it's Assured Priest is going to hit the field. And then we're going to go Chaos Maneuver as well. What do we have? TT, no fear. That's what this duelist says. Coming in for the battle phase, and it's going to be Heavy Storm is going to be the Bluffski. Oh my goodness, double Minecon, Heavy Storm. And Mr. Palace Man takes the victory from a new challenger. And a new challenger's got to be kind of a little... I would be a little upset because I think that Mr. Palace Man was taking some suboptimal plays there and still was able to piece together a victory. But shout out to them. Shout out to him. I hope he continues to play. Nothing to take away. You can just continue to sharpen your skills, watch some duels, get in there, or maybe keep doing whatever the hell you're doing because clearly it's working and you got the dub, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Maybe it was all a mind game. That's right. Maybe it was all in your head. Okay, so we're gonna pull this bracket back up. All right. I believe that we still have a few duels that are in round one. Okay, so I'm jumping over to see what Carl Pro Weight Jay Swin is doing as they're still in the first round. We have a duelist already in round 3 already, so I don't know what's going on there. But we're going to jump over to Pro Weight, see what Pro Weight, aka Carl Weight, is up to. If I could find it. Maybe that duel is over and they just haven't reported it yet. All right, I think that might be the case. What about Grumple? Let's see what Grumple's doing. I'm trying to stick with round 1 for as long as I can. I would say we're going to go to Churro and Grumple Stillskin. Churro and Grumple Stillskin. I believe this match is a Warrior versus Turbo, and Churro wins. So we come in at the tail end of that to see Grumple Stillskin go down to Churro, another duelist I don't quite recognize. Oh, thank you so much. Good evening. How is it going? It's going great. We are going great. We started off a little late, but better late than never, and we are in the building right now. So Churro has just moved on. A new challenger has moved on. Cursed has dropped, it appears. Bluetooth has moved on, and I believe this might be the end. Let's go check on Goat Trinity as well. Let's see what Goat Trinity is doing still in the first round. Goat. Maybe that duel has ended as well. Duelists, if you are listening to the stream or if you are out there and you see somebody out there playing, make sure you guys are reporting properly as you should be doing to ensure the bracket is updated. Oh, never mind. That's my bad. They're doing everything. They're still playing. Finally. Oh, man. A Metamorphosis. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been, Icarus 89, playing Metamorphosis? You see this card? You see this spell card right here? You see this? Finally. Finally. Oh, it happens. Oh, man. Dang. All right. So we finally got somebody playing some Scapegoat, even though they're kind of down Omega right now. Actually, not even down Omega. They're just down. Not even down horrendous.
What game are we in?
We are in. We switched over. We're going to Icarus 89 versus Goat Trinity.
All right, thank you.
This is in game 3, so I don't even have to update my. I don't even have to update my stuff.
Happy about that one.
All right, so we're gonna draw the Thunder Dragon off the top of the deck, which is just unfortunate as we're coming on in. It looks like Icarus 89 might the Grizzly Reaper may be mowing for the red corner. It appears, but you never know. You never know. Wing Blast. Ooh, that's a timely Wing Blast. You might have to solemn that if you got one. That's a cool Wing Blast. I like that Wing Blast. Gives you another turn, locking your opponent completely out, but you have that Serpent in the graveyard already. That pesky Serpent coming in for some beats. I think that's a bingo right there. He might be able to get the kill with the Serpent. Serpent beats coming on in for 300. Oh man. So 600 remaining for Icarus 89. They do get another card. Is it a good one? You need a good one right here. And they're drawing off the top of the deck. Main phase 1.
Same card they drew, right?
No, they drew the Thunder Dragon last time, and they sacked it up for the Serpent this time.
Okay.
And so they got a fresh card that's in hand right now, and it is the Mirror Force. Oh wow! So Icarus 89 is hanging on with everything they got. Berserkerilla one time, come on off the top for the dub. Do you have it? Do you have what it takes? Why would you have Berserkerilla? But you know that could be neat. Do you have it? Can you fight back?
He dreamed up this scenario. He was like, I need the Berserkerilla for this exact moment.
And we're gonna get that Serpent back again, showing its immense value. And whoa, where that? Well, that's not Center Serpent. Oh my goodness, that is the Black Luster Soldier. The soldier adorned in Black Luster has hit the field. Wonder Boy, if you will, and he's gonna come on in for 3,000. And that's gonna be GG's. So BLS ends that duel. Shout out to Icarus 89. Shout out to Goat Trinity for moving on. Icarus 89 will be dumped down into the down bracket, and that is totally okay. We can keep on grinding. So let's go ahead and check the bracket one more time. We are going on. I believe round 1 is completely secured. It's done, and we're gonna go ahead and update the chart to round 2. Let's see if there's any high speed, low drag matches going on in round 2.
Goat Trinity won that, right?
Goat Trinity was the winner.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh man, where we going? You know what? I'm jumping in. We're going to see. Let's go see what Insidious is doing. I always tell this duelist I want to see what he's doing. I've been bringing the stream over there. Hopefully I don't bring any bad luck to this duelist. I'm gonna come over there and see what Insidious is doing. Shout out to them. Let's see if I can get in. And right now it is 0-0. So we have a duel here. Oh man, I see Mother Grizzlies and I'm just lit. I don't know what's going on in this match, but I see 2 Mama Grizzlies on the field, and I'm all for that. I'm with that.
Hello? What?
I see two Mother Grizzlies and some creatures. So I'm with this. Whatever Shrapster is doing, full support to Shrapster on this one. Because man, I see Mother Grizzly and I'm just absolutely loving it. As now they're on the assault with these 2 Gravekeeper Spies, and the Tsukiyomi is going to come on in for a direct attack. 2,500 left for Insidious. 4 cards in hand, 1 on the field. The Royal Decree is up and activated currently right now, negating all traps.
Okay, I understand now.
I'm feeling it. I'm looking at this GY and I can kind of see the vibrations, and I'm loving it. Creature swap, Mother Grizzly, goat stuff, Serpent coming on out. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're in a terrible, terrible spot right now. But you know what? You tried it. And we're going to go ahead and Delinquent Duo, getting that Tsukiyomi off the field. I mean, out of the hand and out of the way. Very neat. Very neat indeed. All right. So we're in the first main phase, and the Shrapster is starting to think about it. Let's go, baby. Free Willy. Oh, man, our bingo is getting filled up, folks. We're doing it today. I got to make sure I do it after this one. The Willy is out. No Serpent to go along with it, which is the most unfortunate. No Sinister Serpent to go along with the Willy. But we're going to go ahead and shift that GK Spy to defense position and come on in with the Abyss Soldier. And he will meet the fate of the Regeki break before going to the graveyard. Cool. Man. All right. Cart pulling. Love Go format. Cart is that? I can't read. I'm sorry. My eyes are so bad. I'm looking at this thing. It's so tiny. But the presenter has great energy. Oh man, I have good energy. Mask has good energy. We just love some ghosts, man. We're out here doing our thug dizzle. No big dizzle. All right. Let's go. Who you guys want to see? So yeah, make sure you get into the comments and let us know who you want to see, and we'll try to get those duelists featured on the stream as well. Until then, I'm just going to where my heart's desired because I got no feedback or impact from the chat. So it comes from you. If it's someone you want to see, make sure you let me know, and I will try to go to that place. So GK Spy doing its thing as it often does, set up in defense position, just drawing some damn cards. How good is this damn card? How good is GK Spy? Emergency ban GK Spy. Good. All right, so Insidious is doing his absolute thing, getting some good cards, turboing through this thing, playing the Graceful Charity in the first main phase. The Big Imp says he wants to see the GFC champ. He wants to see the SJC champ. He wants to see the FLC champ. He wants to see La Bounty in the building. So we're going. La Bounty's in this bracket. I forgot. I'm so used to that duel is working and not playing in these events, but now he's in these things, and it's gonna look out. So La Bounty, we might have to go see what La Bounty's doing after we leave this match. We'll tune in. We'll go see what the reigning GFC champs got going on. So we're going to card D up for 2. Interesting card destruction here, as we're going to send 2 of those cards, and it is the Serpente and the Mermaid.
And the
Knight.
Mermaid
Come
Knight.
on, Trapster. Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go. Come on, dude. I love it. We might even see a Umi in this thing. We might get a Umi.
Now we're gonna see a legendary ocean.
Oh, that's right. I don't know what that card is. I don't know what that is. Does that?
You don't know a legendary ocean?
That's not a real card. It doesn't exist. It's always treated as Umi, man. It's always Umi. It's only Umi.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. All right. We can stop now.
I don't know what that. The legendary ocean of which you speak. I have no knowledge. Okay, it's there. It doesn't exist. Yeah, necromancy. What does Maskers talk about? A legendary ocean. I have no knowledge of this card. It doesn't exist. As I'm kidding. As Sangan and Breaker are on the field, absolutely applying the pressure. Heavy Storm is gone, so you got to be feeling great if you're Insidious. You're in a pretty commanding position of this board. You got Light and Dark set up. But you know that's Tsukiyomi is a part of the hand. You're just kind of hanging out, hoping that they can't seem to break your position that you have set up. And you're just doing your thing. 4 cards in hand. I mean, what can you do? As this duel has already jammed it into the first main phase, and oh, what do you know? This guy, hate to see it. Hate to absolutely see it. You do what you got to do, though.
Yeah.
You do what you got to do. As MST is going to go ahead and get ripped. MST on MST is always cool. Love to see that. That happens quite often. Salvage!
But he's got salvage!
Oh my goodness. Listen, Maskers, you don't know this about me. I'm so happy watching this duel because water is my favorite attribute out of all of them. I love water monsters. I love them. I want to make a water deck. And this duel is showing up to this event, which Patreon, historically, if you don't know, if you're just tuning in, shout out to you. If this is your first time watching a Patreon or being a part of it or tuning into the stream, this is your first time seeing it. These are the most try-hard go format events that you're ever going to find in the world, probably. Everyone's here. Everyone's trying to win. Everyone's trying to do their thing. There is no time. Oh, that serpent will be so juicy.
God.
That serpent will be so juicy right now if you had it. Oh, why did you not pick up the serpent? Oh, no, Trapster.
I think he just maybe got nervous.
Oh,
Just kind
man,
of
man.
auto clicked. But he did use the salvage to bring back some waters. So he is going to be able to get this Abyss Soldier back and then use the waters in the hand to bounce the premature burial.
Yeah, no, he can't bounce. He can't bounce the burial. His life's too low. He can't bounce the burial.
Oh no, he can't bounce the burial.
He can't, but he can bounce.
No.
He can bounce. He can bounce other cards. We'll see what he does. There's a lot of move. There's a lot of
He
moves
can bounce
that you
the
can.
back row.
Oh, but yeah.
Or he could. Oh no. I needed to figure out a different way to do this because like you can bounce the back row,
Attack.
try to swing in, or you could bounce the breaker here and try to swing in, or I guess you could bounce either one and then try to swing in for game.
He's gonna go for it.
There's no mirror force left, I don't think. Insidious was thinking on everything, but that could just be a bluff. That could just be a fake back row or something.
Oh my goodness, he's going for it. Let's see. Maybe he might have to Regeki break something, or he might have a discard trap.
I mean, if he doesn't Regeki break here, he loses. So
Yeah. So it was a Regeki break, and he did send the Sangan back to the hand, which is cool. Oh, but that was neat. All right, cool. So you're at 400. You can't. Can you? I don't even know if you can even risk trying to do some kind of. I don't even know if there's a card you can get. I don't know if there's a card you can grab, but so we're thinking, yeah, Yomi ship wouldn't be good because it's gonna come out in attack position.
That's the problem, is that it comes out in attack position with Mother Grizzly. So
Oh man, that was good. He goes for the crash
he's gonna
anyway.
crash.
Oh, wow, wow. Okay, neat. But
Oh
now you're off
my
the top of the deck,
lord!
and it is Snatch Steel coming off. So
With the
Insidious
snatch
never
for the
didn't have
top.
it. Oh, sorry. And I don't want to feel like
Man.
I'm rooting against any duelist. I really don't want to appear that way. I want to appear non-biased, but I'm telling you, whenever I see the water mons in a, like I was saying before, this is the most competitive, try hard, go for mat tournament you will ever see. Everyone is in here. Everyone's playing tier 1. Everyone's playing meta. Everyone's playing like the best possible version of the best possible deck that you can play, because you have to pay to get in this event, and 2, there's a Go Format World Championship invitation online, and people are trying to secure those invites, and time is running out. So everyone's trying really hard. So you don't see a lot of off meta decks in these types of tournaments. So whenever I see someone showing up with the water control deck, and I'm just like, I'm so happy to see it. I'm so happy. I am absolutely for that. All right, so we're gonna pull the bingo back up before I get too far behind and start missing out on some of the bingos that we got. We have, where is this thing at?
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, no biases towards players really from our end, but we definitely, I think, have a bias towards decks.
Yes.
Like we definitely would like to see some spice coming out in
100%.
these events, of course.
I think that's
And
I think that's fair.
and Mother Grizzly's definitely some of the spiciest.
I can't get my squares to work on this thing. I gotta figure that out. My squares aren't working on the bingo thing. Okay, well, I'll figure it out after this one. After this, I need some time. So now, we're gonna come on out with a humble set spell trap and pass it back over. Insidious comes out with the with a pot of greed, drawing 2. Chris says, how do we join these tournaments? All right, step 1, Chris, you want to get into the GoFormat.com Discord, okay? Go onto the Discord. I believe the link is in the description, and Royal Decree is going to be played immediately. The link should be in the description of this video, or someone can post the link. Get in there, and then follow the announcements. Find out what we get in Abyss. Abyss is looping. This is power Abyss. This is strong Abyss right here. This is a tough Abyss, because you got Royal Decree, Abyss, but he always gets snatched. There's something about a Snatch Steal and Abyss Soldier that just go hand in hand. I don't know what it is about the dueling book algorithms, but Snatch Steal, Tsukiyomi, you got a Suk Knock. Is that what the play is? Yes, it is. Suk Knock's gonna come on out and handle this Abyss Soldier and come on in for 1,100 points of damage, bouncing itself back to the hand. Nothing worse than having Balter, then your opponent top deck Snatch. Balter is a huge Snatch magnet as well. Balter, Jinzo, Breaker with a counter, Abyss Soldier. In that order, I think that's how it goes. Those guys love working for the enemy. Kaiko gets snatched a lot too, man. Kaiko loves working for the op, dude. He's a spy. Wolf in sheep's clothing. he loves working for the enemy, dude. I'm telling you. That's why I stopped playing it.
He's such a jerk.
He's such a jerk, dude. I'm like, bro, you're my guy. Be with me. He's like, nah. The first chance I get, I'm working for the enemy. And he's banishing all my stuff.
He switched up on him.
Kaiko the traitor is what he should be. As Insidious has 1 set mon and 2 set spell traps in the face of this Royal Decree doing its thing. And Sinister Serpent comes on out. Will we get a Swapski? Yes, there will be a Swapski coming on. The Swapski is on. Okay, so let's see what we're going to get. And it is the GK Spy is going to be added to the red side, to the blue side, as we throw it on to the end phase. Sinister Serpent on the field in attack position. And we're going to slam it into the first main phase, slam that Serpent into defense position, and then set another Mon before passing. And we're gonna do that. So we're gonna draw. I believe this duelist was playing GK Spies as well from the quick fan I did of the graveyard from G1. So and we're gonna MC the new one. So we got Creature Swap and MC. Let's see what comes on out from this MC. What is it? What shall it be? It is the Mageo Defella. So you got some good juice out of that MC. That's definitely not a neg on it. And we're gonna grab back. What's the grab back?
I was
MC.
like, what if you grab back your creature swap and then you creature swap the faith back to them? Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. So you can like attack, but this is probably better just to do it this way.
Just to keep your opponent off of sets again, and he flips the spy, but you gotta grab somebody from the deck if you have it. I could have sworn they played
I don't
GK.
think he does.
He doesn't. I could have sworn he had GKs in their deck last time. Maybe I'm bugging out.
Maybe they're in the hands.
Oof. 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 Yeah, that happens. That does happen. All right, so we're going to go ahead and smash into the Cinder Serpent, getting that bad boy back into rotation before sending the Mageo Defella back over to the opposition's side of the field. But you know they have Tsukiyomi in their hand, so that doesn't feel good. That feels quite bad. That does not feel bad. That doesn't, because he already, yeah, ouch, baby. So you're going to have to deal with another Pot of Greed activation.
That's what I'm saying, is that he could have got the creature swap back to give it back and then kill it.
Yeah, that might have been.
And we could have been in the same position with the Sinister Serpent, because like you just keep the Sinister Serpent on. Well, you can't keep it in attack mode.
Or you can crash it because it wasn't attack. Never mind, because you can't switch it.
If you have the creatures, so you'd have to attack it with the Great Fever Spy anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. That could have been a better line of play, but you know what? You went with what you went with, and you got to live with that. Big think, as the kids say. Insidious says, with no hesitation, as thumbs up is going to be the rebuttal from the Shrabster. The Shrabster is a cool name. Let's talk about that for a second too. The Shrabster. Oh, it's the Shrabster. Ow, coming on down. Doing their thing, the Shrabinator, and we're going to hit that decree, get that all up out of there. So the traps are back online, and we're going to RB the GK Spy, sending that Darkmon to the grave. So now you are. Oh, actually, no, we're going to send the Lightmon to the grave, and this might be the end of the game if BLS comes on out of here.
Definitely calculating game shot here with Blackluster.
Yeah. And then we're going to punch on in for 18, punch on in for 3,000, punch on in for 11. And then
Tremendous Fire.
Tremendous Fire for the last one. Oh man.
I mean, he could just have a ring and just ring his own guy.
Yeah, that could swing in a ring could be what's going on. Could be what's happening. Yo, Danny, the famous JD was talking about on Dueling Book last night. How does it? Oh, I'm not fam, dude. The famous, I am not. I am just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. There is no fame.
That is unreal that you just said that. Okay.
how much fame can you be from playing GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh at a very middling level? You know, there can't be that much fame involved. But you know, thank you for digging the scene. Heavy Storm, we're going to ring it up and probably get the Dublinsky right now. Let's see if that is going to be what it is. And that's going to be the dub. So shout out to the Shrabs for trying it, for doing it. And Insidious is going to move on. Love to see that. Shout out to that duelist trying to get an invitation to the GOAT Format World Championship. Very cool deck from the Shrabster. I love the spice of life. You know me. I am a certified spice addict. I am addicted. I can't help it. I don't know what's going on with me. It just takes over. All right. But oh man. We are in that was round 2, by the way. We're in round 3, and I got the Player of the Year versus Lefia 2 in round 3. I gotta go to that game. I must go there. I must.
Oh my god. Lefia is after my heart.
Oh man, I'm not even in the game yet. I see our reigning player of the year. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're playing some GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! Now we're in the building. Yeah. Yes.
That is Despair from the Dark.
Oh yeah.
Unfamiliar. If this card is sent to the hand or deck to your graveyard by to put its card effect, you special summon it.
Did he do all the Despair?
3,000?
Oh yeah.
Probably. I don't think so, but you can book a life it back because it is a zombie.
Oh yeah.
This card is. Speaking of spice, this card is insane.
It's on the field and in your face. 3,000 defense, 2,800 attack. Come on now. I'm with it. Alefia's been playing this deck for a minute now too. It's like a zombie Fiend super beatdown, like took the aggro to the next level. Maybe we can get a Call of the Mummy in there. And wait a minute.
Metamorphosis for the player of the year,
Wait a minute.
Take the despair from the dark.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Is the player of the year? Is that the Cape Crusader I see? Is that the Cape Crusader that I see? Is that Batman in the building? Okay, whenever the player of the year dons a control deck, he is no longer AJTBLS, but none other than the Cape Crusader, known as Batman, coming on out, doing their thing, showing up. Wow, what a crazy turnout so far. So now the Despair from the Dark is in the far right column, attached to the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Alethea 2 on the shuffle with Tribe Infected Virus in the bin. And we're going to set one up. 1,500 left for AJT. 4,700 left for Alethea. Oh man, Alethea is definitely the GOAT. You know, huge fan favorite. I love Alethea. A lot of people love Alethea. Definitely someone to look out to. Someone I try to emulate. If you're watching the stream, okay, real quick, go take your mouse or your thumb or your finger, whatever you are watching the stream with, and just scroll it over that thumbs up button. It looks like this. It is black and white outline, and not the thumbs down button. It looks like this thumbs up button. Go ahead and push that thing one time, okay, and just throw it on there. It takes nothing but a second. It costs you absolutely no money, and it is totally cool to do. So just slam it on there. We have like 70 something people watching the stream, 16 likes. That ratio will not suffice. So hook us on up, slam a like on there, and then we can keep it absolutely rocking all day, as we often do.
Alethea gonna try to keep it rocking with this face down monster, but a Nobleman of Crossout's gonna probably do it here on to game 2.
Right on.
I mean, I love the thought. I love the thought from Alethea. Gotta figure out a way to combat Metamorphosis and Thousand Eyes Restrict, it seems like.
But honestly,
I mean,
honestly, like you don't even consider that stuff, because that control hasn't been the meta at all. There was 0 control decks played basically last event, or actually one right now. So you make a deck like this, a super aggro zombie deck, to go after the turbo decks, and then you get paired up with control, and you're just like, okay, why do I play this game? Why do I do this? You know, where are the turbos that happened last time? You know,
that probably was the call.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Oh, the Shrapster's in the chat. Shrapster's saying, JDZ, you missed my Levia play in the first match. Oh man, I wish I could have tuned in and got that a little earlier. We did get to see there. We did see you get off of the salvage. I thought that was pretty dope. He did have the Regeki break for you.
So both AJT and Alethea had basically how the bracket turned out because of the seeding.
Mm-hmm.
They both had a bye into the round 2 of winners, but Alethea had to play Krebs in round 2, and now in this next round for him has to play AJT BLS. So already an insane bracket for Alethea, and he's now down a game. But let's see what he can do here.
That's not easy. Krebs is a phenomenal player, very strong player. AJT clearly one of the best players in our entire game. So yeah, having those back to back, that's how these things are, man. If you want to play in these PWCQs, you better be ready to bring the heat, because
the killers come out for this event.
Yeah. As I stated, this is one of the hardest events to kind of just play, because this happens so often, and it
definitely feels like a mini World Championships every month, or
twice a month.
Twice every month.
Right on. So, oh yeah, Michael Gray. AJT can play it all. He's got a deep bag of dueling decks and dueling tricks, and Control is one of those. He's won an FLC, which is a major Go Format championship, playing a Control deck. You know, he's definitely good at it. So, I'm not surprised to see the Cape Crusader back on the Control deck. All right, so Delinquent Duo and Grace of Charity is always going to be dope cards to see, no matter who you are or whatever deck you're playing. That's how you want to see those damn cards, no matter what. As tribute to the Dooms.
When there's the tribute to the Dooms.
Witness me.
Wrap that man up.
Witness me, and you're going to attack the Sangan, giving your opponent the light and dark monsters required to get the best plays of the game and also add the Sinister Servant to the hand. So maybe the GFC champion is considering that, as the FLC champion draws up to 4 cards in hand. One of those is the known Sinister Serpent that we just saw. We're going to set one up into the face of this Pyramid Turtle. And the question to you, Mascus, and I ask a lot of duelists the same question: is the Pyramid Turtle a gigantic turtle with a normal sized pyramid, or a normal sized turtle with a regular sized pyramid? What is your take on the Pyramid Turtle's art situation?
Well, it all depends on the angle of the sun and where the horizon is in the photo. So if we could tell, like, the horizon on those dunes in, like, the middle there, it's kind of towards the lower end.
Okay.
The sun is very high up, so this is sort of like, maybe it is like the afternoon could be setting a little bit.
Okay.
However,
16 comes on this. Tribe is going to send that turtle out of there.
However, the turtle's only 12, 14. The stats do matter about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to say that this is just a regular sized turtle with a pyramid for its shell.
Okay, a regular sized turtle with a regular size with a miniature pyramid. Okay. Much respect.
I'd be happy to be wrong.
So now we have some tribal on tribal violence, as Turtle is going to come on and crash into the tribe infected virus, sending itself to the bin. What's going to be the grab? Maybe Ryukoki, maybe Spirit Reaper, maybe Vampire Lord, maybe...
I would like to see the Vampire Lord.
It personally is Ryukoki, and Ryukoki will then come on in for 24 as well. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He kills the tribe, and then the tribe comes in for 16. So that's 24. I can't count. Tsukiyomi is going to come on down. Tsukiyomi will then clear the tribe infecting virus. Will we get a creature swap? That would be kind of nutty if you can pull that off. Yes, we can. So there it is.
Wow, you called it.
Creature swap will then take over but the GFC champ will ponder here before he takes control of that Tsukiyomi. And yes, we will then thumbs up, adding the Tsukiyomi back to the hand, and then sending the Ryukoki over to the opposition's side. Red corner will then draw up to 3, slam it into the first main phase, quick shuffle before making the play, which is going to be, we're going to think about that with the patent pending flame wingman avatar with the winged Karibo sleeves. The GFC champion hangs on to those, doing their thing, checking the graveyard. So let's go ahead and get a little Peasky in here as well. Okay, some quality materials in there. Blue corner, light and dark setup. Okay, and we're going to think about it for just 1 second. All right.
I mean, this is control, and so the Royal Decree is good versus control. They're definitely want to have traps in their deck a lot, but it doesn't help you versus Scapegoat, which is the cornerstone of Control's game plan. I mean, it's the whole, like, Royal Decree is really powerful, and it's kind of the crux of a lot of Alethea's decks, is to establish a decree and then, just be aggressive, because you don't have to worry about stuff like Sakuretsu Armor, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Ring of Destruction. You can actually get your guys through, and they won't die unless they're dying by battle. But in Zombie's case, the Pyramid Turtles get you a lot of value. Also, Aletheia and his brother are fans of Giant Rat. We know that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, into the control, these back rows could be live. And AJT could just be sitting on them because he didn't really feel threatened. He had the creature swap anyway, so he can take the Ryukoki. It's going to be tough for Aletheia here.
All right.
Another Pyramid Turtle to the board.
So we're
going to probably have to get a Ryukoki again.
Yep.
Try to we're going to crash.
Turtle, grab Koki, crash, and then try to turtle in for some damage. Let's see if that whole play goes through as the GFC champ continues to think. Okay, continues to ponder. Probably indicative of a card that is green and quick play and readable, perhaps. Response? I don't know. And yeah, there it is. It is the Book of Moon, which is played. There it is. So that's usually an indicator that that's what's going down there. And we're going to go ahead and clear that Ryukoki and come on in for 12. Just like that. So now 2 cards in hand for the POTY and 2 cards on the field. And we're going to think We're gonna ponder.
That made sense for the when the creature swap was resolving, because he could have Book of Mooned the Tsukiyomi face down so that it didn't go back to HAT's hand.
Mm-hmm.
But I like this play a lot more from Alethea. Though now we have to use the Book of Moon in order to clear the board here, and then the Chaos Sorcerer off the top is just a massive draw for HAT.
One card left in hand. Now you're thinking you gotta Snatch Deal would be pretty phenomenal if you can get to that card. Has it already been used? It has not. Premature is gone though. 2 Book of Lights are gone. You've got some bountiful cards already played. Maybe you can get to another Tribute to the Doom perhaps. But now you have this set monster. Oh.
Which got a Book of Life.
You did find a 3rd Book of Life, a tertiary Book of Life. And we're going to target Ryu Kogi, target tribe. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So now you are still thinking about it. What can you do here? What can you do here? All right. All right. And we're going to punch on in, clearing this Chaotic Sorcerer. And then we're going to think about this again for a second before determining whether to crunch into this set mon with the Pyramid Turtle, and he elects not to. Just elects to slam that turtle into the defense position before passing it over.
Yeah. You know what the card is, and there's no reason to take any damage in this case.
Mm-hmm.
The life points are very similar, but you don't want to drop yourself down in the lower range.
So now we are still pondering. All right, something just happened. I heard someone just subscribed. Gus Snake. I cannot, man. Oh my goodness. I need another monitor stat. Okay. Oh, double costing. What? Oh man.
Yes.
Let's
yes.
go. I guess you're playing Despair for the Dark, and it is a zombie, and it does have pretty sizable stats. Okay.
He cracked open those the structure deck from way back, the zombie structure deck that came out in like 2004 or something.
Yep.
And he cracked open 3 of them and is playing it here.
Oh wow. The double costing. I love it. I like it. I see what this duelist is doing. I see what they got cooking. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the vibrations, you know. 1700.
Look at that stat. You could set that in front of a breaker that already used the counter.
And wall. Ooh. So it is the Snatch Steel coming on over. We're going to use that Snatch Steel to hit the Pyramid Turtle. Interesting. Trying to get that thing into the bin. Pyramid Turtle will do some damage before declaring that effect.
What's he going to get here?
He's going to grab another turtle into defense position. Okay. And then we're just going to be a scoop from the POTY, looks like. So now this duel is going to go to 1-1. Wow, what a cool game. What a cool match. Red Corn did get some bountiful Trinity to start that thing off, and AJT just couldn't seem to get to a lot of the inching cards that get that deck going. So that's how it seems
like. It seems like the Decree was doing its job and actually shutting the back rows down. I mean, it was a little dicey that I thought, but it looks like I was wrong.
All right, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the bingo again. I'm gonna try to fix my screen. As you can see, I put the red chart in here and it doesn't work. But then I go bingo square is in front of the card. It's the highest thing. Why is this not? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we go. So we got some serpent beats. I'm gonna put that on there. I like that. All right, Command C, and then we got Free Willy in the building. I like that. And then we got the Jar of Greed. And then
the match is back on.
Right, match is back on. We're coming back. We're coming back. I know it's everyone's side decking so quickly today. Usually, like the side decking takes at least 1 minute. They're side decking in 10 seconds. That never happens. Okay, we're all good. Still okay. So if you're just tuning in, this is round number 3. In the blue corner, we have AJT BLS playing the Chaos Control strategy. Okay, he is the Player of the Year, currently reigning, versus Alethea 2, who is the current not current. He is the GFC champion, FLC champion versus GFC champion. Alethea 2 is playing a very aggressive zombie style deck featuring a lot of cool zombie cards. So very neat matchup. I like it.
We know Kaiko's really good in the chaos matchups because just shuts down the graveyard, also banishes the lights and darks. But it's also really good versus zombie, like extremely good versus zombie as well. And
Yeah.
Breaker Kaiko combination coming down is so good for AJT being able to establish his board.
And hitting the Royal Decree. Maybe AGT does play a hefty amount of traps, like you stated before. That Royal Decree was doing some significant damage. It appeared to the blue corner's side. So maybe getting that thing into the bin early is probably great. And now Kiko's going to come on in, banish the Sangan, doing this thing. No Book of Lives can be played with the Kiko to Ghost Destroyer in attack position, setting, shaking those bees. But will he be perplexed by the effects of Snatch Steal? Heavy Storm is going to come out first on one card. Usually that's an indicator that some shenanigans are coming your way. Let's see if that is the case. And yes, Pyramid Turtle is going to come on out, crash and dash, killing itself to grab Ryu Koki. Michael says, I'm looking forward to seeing if AJT is siding triple level 2 again. Perhaps. Maybe. AJT's got me siding triple level 2, and I love it. I think it's awesome. I think level 2 is a great card.
Level 2 is really good versus the Pyramid Turtle. Doesn't trigger it.
That's a good card, man. I think that card is great. Maybe not. I wouldn't bring it in for this matchup because the lefty is playing very aggressively. He's not setting a whole bunch, so I probably wouldn't bring it in here. But I would definitely bring it in against the Turbo and just throw it down and just kill some stuff. People act really weird when you start slamming Mystic Swords and level 2s on them. The Pyramid Turtle cracks open and there's a whole Ryu Koki inside. So that has to be pretty big. Okay. So Brandon is coming in with some extra information. Maybe it's a huge turtle with a huge pyramid because it's hoisting a whole bouquet of zombies in there. Big booty zombies too with 2,000 defense. That's some very robust, thick zombies in there hanging out inside that pyramid. Who knows? Yo, just say when. I enjoyed your last skit. My girl enjoyed looking at your house plants. Oh, thanks. I like I said it early before the stream started. Singing and swap. Oof. So you're being combo break. Keeping the swaps in against the recruiters is interesting, but you know what I'm saying? If you play it just right, you can get bountiful value out of it as demonstrated by the blue corner. So that's nice. I love making those skits. I really do. The YouTube analytics say I shouldn't make those skits because they perform bad every time, but I enjoy making them, and I think people who watch them enjoy watching them. I don't understand why they don't do better. I guess I think they're really cool and fun to make. All right, so Player of the Year is doing very, very great. He's up a lot of cards in a very strong position of this board. 4 cards in hand for the GFC champ as they shuffle and stare down your own cards. I hate getting beat up by my own cards. That is such a bad feeling.
I don't like that either.
That's such a bad feeling with my own guys, dude. You're my guys. I put you in my deck, dude. Help me.
I like doing it to other people, but I don't like getting my own cards, taken from me.
I hate it. I hate it. Kyle Corp says, do something on Reasoning Gate. All right, we could do that. A Reasoning Gate vid. We could do that. I like that. I have some ideas. As double cost then is going to come on out and double cost is Breaker of the Magical Warrior, and we're going to check the opponent's GY. Okay, and we're going to check both players' GY while we're at it. Some Bountiful Trend in there, 2 Sorks in the bin already, which is that's a lot of bulk. That's a lot of activity in your graveyard, a lot of threats that you don't have access to, but you don't really mind. You're still in a great spot. As double costing clears the Breaker of the Magical Warrior with the greatest of ease, that 1700 attack showing its value. And now we're going to get a think again in main phase 2 before setting up. Let's see what the set's going to be. This double cost. And we're going to Book of Life. Oh my goodness. Book of Life is going to banish. What are we throwing out here?
I mean, you
probably
could just get rid of the Thunder Dragon because it's the only light in there, but
yeah, he can just pitch at any time. He's got double lights in the.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is that's the obvious one to get rid of, but because of the double lights, it makes it harder for you to get rid of it because it doesn't really matter. So getting rid of the Kaiku's okay. It's the best thing to get back like a revival spell or something if AJT has access to that. The issue is you wanted some way to clear your own, and no priority Yeah, I mean that makes sense because like then if he had any response here, he would lose the Ryokoki. I guess
Hmm.
he loses it no matter what because there would probably be torrential.
But he does slam though, slam the tribe, and then calls no prio and enters headlong into the BP. So BP, we got double costing. It's going to then get mirror force
That's
for
that's
everything you
so
got.
interesting. Why would he? Why would you not? I guess because you wanted to go for the game shot
I,
maybe, or
I
just
think I
go
think
kill it and
honestly,
then.
I don't want to speak for the POTY, but I think he's playing around Alefia's on Royal Decree, so I can only assume he's playing around Book of Moon. So if he attacks with Ryukoki, you book it, and
Yeah,
then you go to main phase two, declare zombie, kill his guys, and you keep your Ryukoki
that was
alive.
a that was a super risky duo, knowing that there's
Yeah, yeah, it
the
was.
despair from the dark in the deck and
Oh,
the slate
Slate
war.
Warrior! What is the Slate Warrior doing? This is so crazy. Oh, we're coming in with everybody. Everybody's coming in. Mirror Force for Mirror
The
Force.
ball man,
Oh
the
my!
ball man's coming in.
The bald man. We call him. Was it Seal? Seal? Touch Kiss by
Oh
a
my
Rose.
god,
Oh man, Slate Warrior is Seal. Pass it on. Slate Warrior. That's
fly like an
surprising.
eagle.
Fly like you. Oh, that is hilarious, man. Slate Warrior doing his absolute best beatdown impression. Why is Slate Warrior in this deck? I don't know
I
what.
have no idea, but I like it.
I love it. I absolutely am adored with Kid Spy. Oh, and we're going to summon GK Spy into attack position. Oh, okay. So AJT BLS, yeah, he kind of confirms some of the thoughts that I had. I didn't think you
Didn't
ran
expect
BL.
to win.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta send it. You gotta send it. And sometimes you send it and you get caught off guard by a Slate Warrior. That is hilarious, man. I love it. Shout out to both of
Thinking
those
more
duels.
about the position though, I think it was a tough call because you could put him on just not having Mirror Force in the deck and just being like, yeah, I could just like do a better play here and get rid of it, or you could just slam it. I mean, he's gonna get Mirror Force regardless, but
Yeah.
oh man,
That was rough. That was a great game though. Great game. Great game. Great game. Great
great
game.
games,
Oh my goodness.
two
So
great players.
we're going to see. We got some requests to see what LaBounty is doing. Our current and reigning GFC champion. We gotta tune in and see what LaBounty is doing. And right now it is 1-0. LaBounty is winning. Jinzo's on the field. You know how I feel about Jinzo, man. I love me some Jinzo. So we're gonna take that off of there. This is still round number 3. So we're good here. All right, and LaBounty
Looks
is
like
up
Jinjo's
again.
off the field.
He's off now. Tribe did his thing, sending Jinzo to where he belongs in his watery tomb. Okay, it appears to be a Chaos Turbo versus
Ooh, a
Warrior top
top
charity.
deck graceful.
Oh, that might have to get a bingo. That might have to get a bingo. That might have to get a Are You Serious bingo. We'll see. We'll see. That's Are You Serious? Are you kidding me?
I think it highly depends on what he
Yeah.
discards and what comes after the graceful charity here.
Oh, he discards
It's
the
gonna,
BLS.
I think that's the only light because he just drew a Chaos Sorcerer, so he has to do it.
Oh, you're right. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
That might deserve it. Are you kidding me?
That's literally the textbook. Are you kidding? Graceful into the light monster into the.
Kidding me?
You're kidding. You're kidding me. All right, so yeah, that gets a bingo. That gets a bingo. Are you kidding me? MST is gonna come up. Are you kidding? Oh, not a normal summon too. Not a normal. Oh my! All right, so GFC champ just gets sacked in absolute 4K. Hate to see it if you're him. Hate to see it, but love to see it if you're paid 17. That's really neat. That's really coming on with a graceful into the light mon. Okay, discard the light into the chaos sorcerer into a game. That's Are You Kidding Me right there.
Not only that, he also had the MST for whatever back row that
Yeah.
Bounty top deck. So
Oh,
is like,
man.
okay, draw anything with 1,000 attack points and you win the game.
Oh, that is great. That is great. That is great. Can I try to pull this thing back up? Will it shut down the entire universe? All right, I'm gonna pull it back up one more time. We're gonna do it quickly. They're still side decking. I will flip back immediately. I gotta get this lag thing off there. So that's definitely an Are You Kidding Me right there. That's an Are You Kidding Me moment. I'm covering this guy up. Oh man, that just happened. All right, what else did I miss? What else did I miss? Swing, swing in a ring. We got that one going, so I'm gonna hit that. All right, all right, and we're back in the game. We're back in the game.
We had Thousand Eyes up there as
Oh yeah,
well.
I'll throw him in there. I'll throw him in there. All right, all right, all right. GG's to both duelists. GG's to both duelists. The Sangan when Sangan has to do 3,000 damage. That's what I'm going for. Sangan 3,000 damage.
All three eyes have to.
Yeah, all three eyes. Sangan has to do 3,000 damage in one game. All right.
Critter's got to get his due.
All right, so LeBounty comes on out. Getting that Delinquent Duo is going to discard Upstart Goblin and then Thunder Dragon from the hand into a pot of green.
Oh, we can get the turn. Can we get the Trinity turn one?
Graceful? Will we get a Graceful too? Will we get a Graceful Charity as well?
No!
Ah, so close, yet so far away. But still, you got a pretty huge sack coming on out. You'd love to get your duo pot situation. But this is game 3. I hate getting. I don't mind getting. I mean, I hate getting duo pot at any time, but I really don't mind it as much when it's in game 1 or game 2 that I've won game 1. But getting in game 3 is just like, oh, so bad. It feels so bad. It feels so like, damn it. Because it's like, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's hard to.
Then he drew the other Thunder Dragon now.
Yeah, that's just so.
Gonna cycle it. Unfortunate.
But do get a charity?
Well, no, I think he.
Did he
discarded it?
Did he open Double Thunder?
So he must have opened Double Thunder.
Oh, he opened Double Thunder. Oh, so that's a bingo. Sorry, unfortunate for Paid. He did use some serious chakra last game though to get that bountiful charity into Sork into BLS and all that. So you kind of gotta pay. You gotta pay. It comes both ways, man.
You might need to ask the nine-tailed fox living inside him for more of that chakra. In order to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's not looking great. It's really not looking great. Never over, but not looking great.
Yeah, it's not over. They still got a duel to play.
The Big M says, I was on the ladder, and the guy hit Trinity every single game. Who is that, the Big M? Is that Paid, or is that LeBounty? LeBounty Trinity? I don't know.
Sacred to armor
going
on the level 2, but main phase 2, we're gonna get the Exile Force. Get that man out of here.
The T versus the T. So none of them. Oh, the Big M. Who you said hit Trinity every time you played on the ladder? I don't know. It was just a person I was dueling. Oh, neither one of them. Okay, just the person you were playing. That happens, man. That happens. I'm telling you. There's something about the ladder code and my IP address or something, but I get hit with a lot of Tran. I do. And I open a lot of tribes. I don't know what it is. But it is what it is. You just keep rocking it, man. It'll buff out. All right, so LeBounty is going to draw up to 4 cards in hand, 2 cards in hand, 1 on the field for Paid 17. LeBounty is going to think about it before just bringing his tribe out and keeping that pressure train rolling, just punching on in for 16 with the tribe infecting virus. The beautiful head huntress, I call it sometimes when it does this exact maneuver. It's a 1600 beat stick, no effect. Bluetooth year 2001 says the time of the day, the weather will affect Trinity rate. I never thought about that. It could be an autumnal equinox. It could be Mercury could be a retrograde, and that affects your Trinity.
Why is Mercury always in retrograde?
I don't even know what that means. I've heard that a few times. I don't even know what it means, if I'm being completely honest. As the ring is going to find the Bogo, the Berserk Gorilla is going to find his way to the bin, and Tribe stands alone in attack position, crunching on in for another 1,600 points of luscious damage. Okay, we're going to jam to the main phase 2, set another card behind the Tribe before throwing it over to Paid number 17. 3 cards in hand with a quick shuffle, Bigo, and you got Light and Dark in the bin already, so that's a good thing to think about. As you're going to set another Mon in defense position.
Payday's just not finding any action, and there's a nobleman across that first trouble. It's going to bounce that man out of here. Sorry, Night Assailant. That could have helped, but
so
not looking too great here. Only 1 in deck, apparently.
Probably took 1 out. Night Assailant isn't the greatest in this Warrior matchup. Probably reduce that Night Assailant Usually players take both of them out sometimes, but it is one having one in for the Kikos and the Dons of the world isn't always the worst thing. But now Tribe Infecting Virus is going to punch on in for another 16. Will you get another heroic finish? Will you be able to find the Heavy Storm into BLS, into another Berserkerilla? Is that about to go down? Let's see what happens. How is Paid 17 going to get out of this one? Snatch Steal is a start.
That's a good start.
And then battle phase, we're going to go ahead and crunch in for 16. And we're going to
I mean, the bounty probably has another monster in the hand. I don't think he was going to set himself up. Oh, this seems wrong.
Oh, he had 2 Night Ass. Okay, so Night Ass can go ahead and grab back another flip, adding the GK Spy back to the hand. And now you can set that Spy up. You have not normal summon. Wow, I don't mind that now. That looks kind of good now. That looks a little good.
Given that it was specifically Night Assailant,
yeah,
that makes the play a lot better. But I feel like that was just kind of wrong to do in like a vacuum.
Yeah, in a vacuum. Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you're just getting rid of your only thing and you think that it's their only monster, I highly doubt that it's their only monster. But the fact of the matter is that it was Night Assailant here. You get the retain value. You haven't used your normal summon, and you get a defender in Gravekeeper Spy. So I do like this play a lot more. Premature Burial coming out, though, going to be able to easily clear that Spy. And like I said, there's another monster here for the bounty. And so Torrential coming out, and then probably a Solemn in the back row.
No Solemn.
No. All right.
Call, though. Do you have another answer? Dust Tornado? Perhaps?
Maybe because of the call that could be the Solemn as well, and this just seals the deal.
Yep.
Gonna try to get him
and
with
there's a
Force,
Solemn,
but
no Solemn still.
Wow, just going for it raw.
Paid is hanging on tough, doing their best. Heart of the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh impression. So now, what are you gonna do? BLS off the top would be insanity. If BLS,
he needs pot.
Pot of Greed is coming. Here it is. Every time it's Pot of Greed. Every time.
Pot to heavy and BLS.
He's gonna Solemn this though. If it's Pot, it's getting Solemn.
Oh, it's Solemn. It's Solemn no matter what.
Revealing light. Oh God! Oh,
that's sort of what the doctor ordered. I mean, you're gonna get some turns out of here.
Dude, Paid is Yugi.
Turns for both player, but
Paid is Yugi. I'm dying. Paid is Yugi. Paid is Yugi. The swords of revealing light. I love it, dude. Oh man, I'm dying. It's 1-1, folks. By the way, I got that wrong. Oh, Swords of Villain Light doing its absolute best right now. Torrential, Mirror, Swords. The Bounty can't find any point of pressure. No dust, no thing to get through these swords. You're hanging on, trying to find a Mon. And now we're thinking about it. This is turn 2 of Swords. Flip the Magician of Faith. Maybe even wait a little bit. I'll probably Solemn that. Get that up out of here. Yeah, I'll probably wait a little bit. Get that Swords back rocking. And now you set up another card.
I think he just really wanted to close the game out when he saw the opportunity because there's no monster on the board for the bounty suit. Any chaos can represent a huge threat here. So trying to find your good cards with the Graceful Charity. Had a card in hand already. To discard that if it wasn't very good.
The Bounty's thinking here in the draw phase.
Maybe you Dust Tornado this before they have a chance to activate it. I'm not sure what you might be thinking it could be. I mean, if they're going to flip Faith up and grab Graceful Charity.
He does. Go ahead and let the draw phase MST. Hits the Ring of Destruction.
Was a ring.
That's probably a stone cold read, honestly. That was probably a read of destruction. I like that. I like that ring. Hitting that ring, though, is pretty great. All rings. Brandon, all rings are out of the game now. That was both players have found their rings, and they both found their way to the bin. So, wow, that was a great read because he now normal summons and then flips a ring, and if you don't have an answer for that, the game goes to a draw. So, it is the singing.
Oh, and he could have, he could have got a potential game shot.
He could have got a game. Wow. So, the Bounty coming out with that draw phase ring, draw phase MST was a great play. That could have backfired tremendously, but it ended up being great for the red corner. GSC champ, that's a champ-like move. I wouldn't have made a move like that and lost the game probably if he can't seem to stop this attack. Because attack here and ring, but he does not swing. He just leaves an attack position, doesn't swing. That's not a great move. I don't support that move at all.
No, I mean, if there's a Mirror Force or a Sakuretsu Armor down for the bounty, I mean the bounty can just kill this fine, and then any monster top deck just kills Paid.
Yeah, but now any monster
So
top
you,
deck still pushing a pretty bad spot too. I don't know.
I mean, it puts you in a bad spot, but at least
You
you
get
get a
him on.
defender in Gravekeeper Spy.
Wow, what
So
an
you
interesting.
can float it, take the damage, and then like maybe try to draw out of the situation. Is there a
Yeah, he just smashes the Sangan here.
Yeah, a nobleman is gone, so the bounty would have to have the second one, but you're gonna punch this Sangan in the face and probably just put a monster down and seal the
win.
deal here, unless Paid searches Karibo specifically.
I don't think I think if Karibo comes out of his deck right now, I'm gonna have to end the stream. I don't think my brain can take that.
I don't think you're legally allowed to do that. Or
I don't think my brain can handle that type of emotional
gotta get the
damage.
Great Fever Spy.
And we're gonna set one up, okay? But now, yeah, setting up
That's
the
so
spot.
interesting.
All right, so now, oh man, so he hits the. Wow, and we're gonna set a T set. Having the spy down, Dust Tornado is gonna find that set card in the end phase. It is Sakuretsu Armor. Wow. This Paid duelist is fighting for his life, fighting for everything they got, trying to stay in this game, doing what they can. But man, oh man, what a crazy game 3. LeBounty did come out with some bounceable trend to start this thing off, but Paid is still hanging on. Not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Sitting out, you're dead. Hanging on tough as Blade Knight. It's going to come on out.
I was thinking that maybe LeBounty could have did that to set Paid up by already having a level 2 in the hands, and then, just smashing that, forcing him to get the Great Fever Spy. Gonna set it, obviously, because it's so good versus the Warrior deck, and then summoning the level 2 to just clear it immediately, knowing that he drew the Dust Tornado for the turn. But instead has a Blade Knight, which now we're kind of at parity again. I mean, Paid significantly down in terms of cards, but the life points are pretty even for both players. LeBounty only ahead by just 100, and there's a lot more that Paid can draw to get him out of the situation. LeBounty's looking for, like, I guess it's Swordsman level 2. There's a big Graceful Charity,
Huge Graceful
Trinity piece for LeBounty, and Nobleman to cross out obviously just wins the game on the spot.
Oh, or that.
BLS as well. Another one.
Or that. Yeah, that's going to be GG's. So, wow. GG's from both of these duels. That was an amazing game. I like that kind of game.
That was a good game.
It was insane. That Swords of Villain Light did his best Yugi Moto impression. Mirror Force, Swords, TT, all of it showing its worth and value. And that's how it goes down. All right, so we're going to hop on in. Let's go check out what Alvarado is doing. We're going to see Alvarado and Rabbit. That's probably going to be another fantastic match. Both of these duels are quite talented. They're still in round 3, so we're going to hop on in to see what Alvarado and Rabbit are doing. Alvarado, SJC champion, FLC champion, going for the player of the year this year. Already won this event multiple times. It appears like we have a Warrior Turbo match as they are, but I see a GK guard in the bin. That's an interesting technique, and it's game 1 still. We are 1-1.
And Tribe Infecting Virus coming down, pitching the Night Assailant, so Night Assailant's going to trigger here. Obviously calling Warrior. Gonna set with Book of Moon, targeting your Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the beginning. Yep. Fine play here. I mean, maybe not, because the Night Assailant can add something back.
Ooh, we're going to ring him up, though, Dano. Getting the ring played. Okay. Ring is going to find the Blackluster Soldier. 3,000 are going to be taken off of both duelists. And then the Blade Knight is going to find its way to the bin. Tribe Infected Virus still standing in attack position. Joey, glad y'all stream, because I just went 0-2. Could use some coaching. Okay. Come on into the Discord, man. All you have to do is come into the Discord, show some of your replays, show your deck, just keep in mind some people can be kind of rude sometimes, or maybe not as helpful as others. But I'll be more than willing to help. Like I said, I'm not the very best player, but I do know some information. I'll be more than willing to help you become a better duelist if that's something that you would like to do. Just come on into the Discord, show your deck list that you're playing, show some of the replay that you're playing, and people will talk you through some of those things. Maybe sometimes they might not be as nice as they could. I will be nice. I'm always nice, but sometimes that's just the way that's the way to go. As Ring of Destruction, it's going to come on out, sending the Chaotic Sorcerer to the bin. 23 off of both players' life, 1700 for Rabbit left, but you are on the play. So if you can get a Premature and a Mon, you can win. But you can't seem to find either one of those cards.
No, it doesn't look like it. Big Blade would have helped as well, just be able to clear the tribe infecting virus.
Just a beefy Mon there. This tribe infecting virus is in your case and on your face. On your face. Whoa, on your case and in your face. I'm all backwards, dude. I got my saying, my phrase all messed up. In your face, tribe infecting virus, and on your case, 1600. You can't do anything about a 1600 attacking Aqua nerd. What are you doing? A water nerd is on your face and you can't do anything about it? Warrior deck. My Tukus, all right? You got a 16.
Better put your mask on. That's what I'm saying.
You got a warrior deck on your face. So Bluetooth, you said you got taken out by Pui. Pui is on a warpath. Okay, Pui is on the Zork Turbo. You better watch out. That deck is good. She made a video about it. So make sure and we're going to Sakuretsu Armor.
And I mean, good push by Alvarado here, seeing that their opponent, had a down in life, had the opportunity to go switch for game, but Sakuretsu Armor going to finally clear.
Oh, this is a great level 2. You might have to book the level 2.
Now you see the level 2 doing some damage, unless Alvarado thinks here.
Yeah, Pui's Zork seems fire. Okay, so what was that? We're gonna Solomon.
What if we? Oh, we're not gonna see any of it. I was hoping we could see a level 4.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, Pui's Zork deck does seem really good. It's really I've played her a few times in testing and things like that. It's insane. It's a very good deck, and she has a video on it on her YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked that out, go check out what Pui's doing on Card Academy over at Pui's channel. Check that out. She is way good at making YouTube videos. As DLS comes on off the top and just finishes that duel. So yeah, go check that video out. Check what she has to say about the Zorkinator and Zork Turbo. Zork Turbo might be up next. She's absolutely doing its thing over there. Still in this event. We might have to go check that out. Check out what Pui's doing. She is hanging out in round. Wait, whoa! She's on the winner side still in round. Almost at the quarterfinals already. So wow, she's doing great. We might have to go check out what Pui's doing after this one. So cool. All right, literally gadgets in GOAT format. That deck is good, man. It's really good. She might be onto something. So side decking here, we have the Rabbit versus Alvarado, who got some, got busy with that tribe, pushing for a lot of damage, pushing for a lot of pressure, moving it in. Purple Drunk says, "Go OD." Go Overdose, cheering for Overdose. Are you back with the Overdose squad, Purple Drunk? Is that something you're telling me? Are you just friends with the Overdose members in support of Overdose, or are you yourself back into the Overdose rotation? What are your thoughts there, PD? Shout out to you. Why are you not playing, Purple Drunk? Why are you not in this event right now? What's going on? I mean, because all the EU duelists, all of the duelists from Europe were the reason we moved the timeline up to the time for them to play, and they don't play. That's kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of trash. I'm looking at all the Italian players. I don't see a single. Let me look in this bracket. Let me see. We got Alefi's in the building, but he plays no matter what. I don't see Michele Samino is in there. He's Italian. That's it. Where are the rest of the Italian players at? Where are the Italian players at? Where are the Norwegian players at? Where are the Swedish players at? All these duelists who are blowing up Scully's inbox, blowing up my inbox, saying, "Hey, I want to play in these PWC queues, but they start too late. I can't play." We make the time an hour early, and you still don't show up. Unsatisfactory. Okay, sorry, I'm ranting. Purple Drunk says, I broke my collarbone 2 days ago. I'm not able to use my PC. Are you kidding? Are you lying? Are you lying? If you really did, I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry for making fun of you and your plight. I hope you a speedy and swift recovery. But I know that is a joke that people are saying that's going around Discords about getting injured and can't play Ghosts. So that okay. So you are really jammed up. Oh, I'm sorry, PD. Hopefully a swift recovery, man. Collarbones are tough. That's a hard one. I'm sorry, man. All right.
Just play with your feet.
No excuse. Play with your left hand. No, I'm kidding, PD. Swift recovery. Shout out to you. Hopefully you can do it. You already got your invite, so you can kind of relax a little bit and just watch the scene. Watch the GOAT scene as it develops, man. So you're sitting pretty. You're fine. I'm also from Europe, and I talked to the guy who is from Switzerland, also in the tournament. Hold up. And I talked with a guy who was from Switzerland, also in the tournament. So maybe it is some of these newer players that I don't know. They could also be European-based players. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to talk with we'll talk with the crew. I'll sit down with Scully. I'll sit down with Maskus, and we'll make a determination on what's the best time to start these events and see what the people are thinking. All right, cool, and chill. Cool. Ludo was here. Okay, Ludo played. Okay. So there are more. Maybe I'll have to do some more analysis and see. I'm just complaining because I'm West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here 8 a.m. But I don't care. You can start this thing at 1 a.m. and I'll get up and do it. I don't care. Bruzy says I gotta join one of these events one day. I don't know what you're waiting on. They're always gonna be here. We're gonna keep doing them. I'll keep hosting. I'll keep whenever I can. Scully will keep hosting. Maskus keep hosting, and we're gonna keep doing them. You guys need to show up and play them. That's all. Okay.
We're going to keep rolling on.
Absolutely.
Into this game 2 here between Rabbit and Anthony Alvarado.
And Kiko is going to slam Kiko in attack position into a trap dust shoot. TDS is out. Trap dust shoot is down. Very neat.
Oh, and the banish hand. Thank you so much, Anthony.
That's a professional. Everybody see what Anthony Alvarado is doing here. You see that if you're playing on the stream and you know and you think you might be on the stream and you got JDZ and Maskus watching your game, you're probably on the stream. Hook us all up because we want to play too. You know what I'm saying? We want to be a part of it. We want to pretend that we're as good as you guys. You know what I'm saying? Out here. So the hand is going to be Jar of Greed, GK Spy, Majeo Defella, Sinister Serpent, GK Guard. It's interesting inclusion in this deck. I think that card is pretty damn good. And Sakaretsu Armor as well.
I mean, Max played guard and he did pretty well.
Yeah, he won the world championship.
I heard.
Yeah, hey, it works.
He won nationals, but
nationals, yeah.
I feel like that's a little harder to win than worlds, to be honest.
I would concur. I would concur. Okay, cool. All right.
I mean, if you think about it in the context of the Turbo Mirror, if you are able to set that alongside and like set up your own Tsukiyomi, which you're probably playing, like you're gonna get a lot of tempo out of it because you can just, if they're setting into your sets, you flip your guard up, bounce it, like summon the Tsukiyomi, attack for 11, and what are they gonna do? Like they have to draw back.
And that's kind of why I think along the same lines of that same theory is why Duelist started using the Golem Sentry for a while. He kind of came into popularity in the Turbo deck. Yeah, because he can kind of do the same thing by itself, but it is that 1900 sometimes comes up, and that Dark attribute sometimes comes up, and the searching it with GK Spy comes up a lot too.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. Yeah, you can flip that. You can flip Spy, add guard, suit guard. It's power. You know, that's a tough play to kind of bounce back from.
You can mind control their Spy and get your guard that way.
Yeah, there you go. And then you got suit guard coming
instead of getting your own Spy, because it's like, okay, like you get to deny their flip. You're getting back to them anyway, and now you have a guy on the board that can just start like bouncing their stuff that they're going to add on with the Spy.
So Rabbit comes out with a coin toss selection. I like that too. And it is a Jar of Greed. Ooh, so that's another jar break. We already got that one on the day. So he comes out, does his best Link impression, and just breaks all the jars. No coins inside. Unfortunate. And we're gonna swing on in with the breaker, the Magical Warrior.
Once we get that soundboard hooked up, that needs to be one of them where it's just Link breaking a jar and you just
You know what I'm talking about? And he does come out with a guard doing his thing. See, bouncing that Kiko to Ghost Destroyer back to the hand, resetting. It can't reset itself, but doing his thing, man. And I like this artwork too. Look at that guy. Look at this guy. This guy's a menace. This guy's a menace to society.
Another big bald man to be deathly afraid of. I would not want to see this guy in front of my pyramid.
That was bald on bald violence. He wasn't my bald deck. Shout out to the bald deck. Guard and Kaiko, 2 bald guys out here doing their best, living his life. And that's another benefit of guard too. You can kind of put that guy down and get him knocked instead of your more juicy flips. I think that's another plus of having that. And that knock does come on out and it hits the GK Spy, which is kind of good and bad. In this Warrior matchup, it's worse because Spy can just kind of win the game a lot of times. But in a normal turbo, it's better because you thin your deck.
You're thinning your deck, and you're getting rid of your opponent's spies, so you don't have to deal with their spies back there. Just so that they're not going to pick up the Sakura 2 armor.
Ooh.
And there's the Ninja Grandmaster. Easy answer to the Gravekeeper's guard.
All that. I think the Warrior deck should probably play this card more. This guy's kind of good. I think the Warrior players might need to think back to what SDL was doing in that GFC that he won. I think it was 17 GFC. He had triple Spy or triple Sasuke in there. Was it triple Sasuke or double Sasuke? I can't recall. I think it was triple Sasuke in there. I think this card it's kind of good in this meta we have with all this turbo around, all this defense stuff.
And it is a sweet ultimate rare.
Oh, it's so sweet. I have one. I actually have that. I don't have a lot. I don't have this collection. I have one.
I still do not.
Actually,
very upsetting that I don't have them.
Let me see if I have it. I actually have one. It's not first edition or nothing. No, I don't think it's first edition. It might be.
There's still a lot of old GOAT cards that I need to upgrade, but I play with what I have.
Yeah, that's the best, and I think that's one of our biggest selling factors. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go like max rarity, if you want to do that and invest a lot of time and money into your deck, you can. But if you just want to play, you can just get whatever card you want and just play the damn game any way you can.
Oh yeah, these cards, and a lot of these cards are going to be reprinted soon once again in the Legendary Collection reprint set for the 25th anniversary. Shout out to Konami for supporting the old format by being able to, pick up a lot of these older cards, especially those Invasion of Chaos cards that everybody really needs for GOAT format. I believe Magic Ruler and Spell Ruler should be in that as well. So Duo, another great reprint to pick up.
I pre-ordered a few boxes. I'm trying to open it for the channel, man, so we can share that experience together. I think that could be neat.
I don't think Pharaonic Guardian is in that box, which is very unfortunate for Metamorphosis. Still going to be an expensive common to try to find, but
I'll say so. Sork's going to come on out and do their thing, banishing the Ninja Grand into the outer reaches of the universe. And now Breaker is alone and unafraid. Spellcaster on Spellcaster. A little weaker Spellcaster on the blue corner side. But Snatch Steal is a phenomenal card in this position. And we're going to continue the assault. Breaker is going to attack into the Sinister Serpent. And then 23 exactly is going to come on off the life point, leaving 23 left. But you're going to get boosted back up to 33.
Yeah, Breaker here for Alvarado would be very good. Obviously an MST as well. Anything to get his guy back.
Zombira the Dark is going to come on out and clean up this Breaker, the Magical Warrior, bumping himself down to 19. Okay, but
not going to be good enough.
Is there a Ring of Destruction a part of this game? Do you have that? I don't know if Ring would be good enough either. A normal summon would be quite good if you can get one of those. I don't know.
You could summon a Blade Knight down, clear the Zombira, then 23 direct again. That could just be the game plan.
But he's just going to elect to just banish. And then tribute up for a Mobius, the Frost Monarch. Mobius is going to come on out and swing on in for 14. Will there be a way to get out of this predicament? You are precariously perched in a compromising position. as mode bias, the Frost Monarch is in attack mode, looking cool as hell. Ultimate Rare Mobius is another awesome looking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I do have a copy of Ultimate Rare Mobius. I don't have a copy of. I mean, this used to be my favorite Monarch for the longest time. Mainly because it was the only Monarch that I owned for the longest time.
Yeah.
The Monarchs are very sought after, way back in the day. So shout out to Mobius, of course. This card is incredible.
Damn. Yeah, I love me some Mobius. I like Zaborg. Zaborg is my favorite Monarch, I think.
Zaborg is a close third for me in terms of my favorite Monarch.
Close third?
Yeah, it's like between like the Stalos, I've definitely activated more. Ooh, that's a huge Mirror Force.
Oh man, that hurts. Sorry.
I mean, it's gonna get Alvarado back into the game here if he can find something great off the top. That is just a Sinister Serpent face down.
I mean, that...
So not action, but I mean, you needed that Mirror Force to go through.
And yeah, Solemn Judgment obviously would have won the game there right on the spot. But man, that is a tough Mirror Force. I don't know why I like Zaborg so much. I just like Zaborg because he was first. He was the first one. He's only level 5. He's not ultimate rare.
So I just growing up and having the cards, I never got a Zaborg until later. Until I think it became common. I never got a super Zaborg. So a lot of my decks were just the Stalos Mobius deck because those were the only Monarchs that I could get. Yeah. I just didn't have Zaborg for the longest time.
Yeah, Nate Dogg says Zaborg is the strongest right now. I would agree with that. Zaborg is insane. Being light.
I don't know. I think Mobius is pretty good. It gets two guys.
Crazy. Zaborg in this
strong,
meta, Zaborg is crazy. All right. So now here we go.
Grandmark does not get any respect, but
yeah, Grandmark gets no love. Grandmark gets 0 love in the Monarch game.
Good. I think he's good. He just doesn't get respect. Is the problem.
I think just being Earth. I think that's what it is. I think if he was any other type, not any other type. If he was light or dark, I think he'd be playable. He'd be fine. Just being Earth, I think people are and it doesn't look cool. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look. So Alvarado's coming on back into this thing. Back in.
If you're Rabbit here, I think you solemn this.
You might have to. But then you risk that Thunder Dragon just beating your ass. I mean, or just whooping, just coming, just attacking you.
I don't know. I think
I saw him. I saw him that 100% of the time. If I had one, I play it right there. If I did.
You have pretty much all known information here. The only thing you don't know is the back row. So if you have the Solemn here, you just make him play with the cards that you know about. Because now he's just gonna get 3 cards. He trades his whole hand in for 3 new cards. And you could try to Solemn the thing that is gonna actually threaten you, but I don't know. It seems like you're winning the game already, so you should be wanting to press that advantage that you already have.
Oh, we got Duck Fan for Life has just subscribed to the program. Shout out to Duck Fan. Come on in to Go World. Make sure you turn your notification bells on. You never know what you're gonna see on this YouTube channel. So there's a lot of live streams. There's a lot of informational stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff. There's a lot of casual stuff. All of it. It's just a mixed bag. So just make sure you stay tuned for the long haul, and we'll do it exactly that way. So thank you for coming on in. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. It means a lot for what we're trying to accomplish. So now Alvarado is trying to get back into the situation as Breaker comes out. Dust Tornado breaks the Dust Tornado. Dust Tornado is chained to the Ring Destruction, which obviously can't be used. And then we're just going to punch on in for 1,600 points of damage. Neat.
Still a good Ring of Destruction, or a good Dust Tornado, because obviously the Breaker hit the Dust Tornado in this case, so you're going to activate it no matter what. But you also get to just clear the way for whatever your top deck may be.
All right, so now you have
So this isn't game, but you could do a better play here, I believe.
Let's see. Let's see how the Rabinator breaks this bad boy on down. Oh, we got another. Oh, Nerdy Goals. Nerdy Goals coming on in, subscribing to the program. Shout out to you, Nerdy Goals. Thanks for subscribing.
Shout out to all the subscribers today. Yeah.
Yeah, come on in. The water is
we
fine.
We appreciate it.
We love it. We love it. I mean, we have a pretty tight knit channel kind of going on. It's like a family style kind of thing.
And Rabbit did find the line that I was thinking of, attacking the face down Sinister Serpent first, and then using the Kaiko attack to clear the Sinister Serpent that was just put in the graveyard.
We still have light and dark in the graveyard already.
The Kaiko does shut that down.
No, he still has light and dark, but he does shut it down. If you can clear the Kaiko and get their Chaos Mon, you can be. All right. Hold on for one. Hey, I have to step away for just a brief moment. I'll be right back. I have to step away. Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down.
Alvarado thinking here. Summon Tribe Affecting Virus. Wish he still probably had that Sinister Serpent, but unfortunately, Kaiko was able to remove it thanks to Rabid's attack line. Rabbit asking for a priority on the Tribe Affecting Virus. Now, Tribe Affecting Virus is a little bit awkward here because it is an Aqua type. So if you use the effect and called Aqua, you'd be killing itself along with the Mobius. Pot of Greed now, after discarding the Zumbira, gonna set up another Dark in the graveyard and get a fish here for a Chaos Monster. Alvarado does have all the Thunder Dragons in the graveyard, as well as that newly added Zumbira and a Breaker, the Magical Warrior. So Light and Dark is set up. And he looks like he did fish his wish here off the Pot of Greed. Let's see which Chaos Monster he found. It's going to be Blackluster Soldier in defense position. Play around Mirror Force. Getting banished by the effect is the Mobius. And Tribe Affecting Virus going to swing in. Rabbit's going to take the 1600. And now the momentum has shifted to Alvarado's side, despite being down in life points and despite being down in cards for what it seemed like. Managed to find it off of the Pot of Greed. This is why Pot of Greed is so powerful. I mean, obviously going first and activating Pot of Greed and getting that extra card, super, super powerful. But being able to come back from situations in which you're down in is another plus for Pot of Greed as well. Turning your one card into two. Who would have thunk? Getting an extra card? Wow. Alvarado carefully considering the options that they have. Rabbit does not have access to Snatch Steal anymore, so a Snatch Steal play cannot come up here. I believe they used that earlier on a Sorcerer. Now, main phase 2, gonna elect to switch that Blackluster Soldier into attack position. Actually playing around another Grandmaster Sasuke. There is one already banished. 1600 poked in from the Tribe Infecting Virus. Rabbit drawing the 2 cards in hand. Gotta figure out what they're gonna do about this situation. Heavy Storm gonna get rid of the Dead Call the Haunted here. No response. Gets rid of a Solemn Judgment. Tribe Infecting Virus now for Rabid. Gonna be able to clear the Blacklister Soldier and then crash into the Tribe-Infecting Virus on Alvarado's side. Gonna leave Rabbit with no cards and Alvarado at 2 cards. Just set 1 from Anthony. Rabbit now trying to draw a monster off the top of his deck to potentially swing in for lethal. But just finds a spell or trap card. Gonna set that to the back row. Alvarado now drawing as well. Just might be playing a game of draw go for a little bit here. Neither of them can find any action, but there's a Jar Green that's going to flip and cycle for Alvarado, getting the 3 cards. Alvarado still has a Chaos Monster left. Usually these decks run 3 Chaos Monsters, 1 being the Blacklister Soldier, and 2 Chaos Sorcerers to pair with them. But just another back row set for Alvarado, and these could be anything at this point. Alvarado could just be drawing dead cards that don't do anything, like dead spells, like a No Mana Crossout. Probably not No Mana Crossout, but maybe dead Smashing Grounds that they sided in. Most likely they are going to be traps, of course. But because there's no MST left, there's an MST left, but there's no Heavy Storm left. You feel comfortable going in. Is going to be a Dust Tornado, though, from Alvarado's side. Going to pick off a Delinquent Duo that wasn't really doing much here for Rabid. And Alvarado getting down in cards in deck. Going down to 9 cards in deck. I don't think this will go to deck out. But getting ever so closer to that 3rd and final Chaos Monster. And here's Critter. Sangan opening that first eye. Going to try to attack in for 1,000 damage on the Rabbit side. Got to win the game some way. I mean, he used the Upstart Goblin. Rabbit gained 1,000, and the 1,000 was taken away from the Sangan. Here's a Reinforcements of the Army off the top from Rabbit. This is any warrior monster in his deck. And now Alvarado thinking here, do you solemn this, or do you just solemn whatever comes out from the Reinforcements of the Army? Blade Knight now is the pickup. Gonna summon Blade Knight. Alvarado gonna solemn that one. Rabbit doesn't have access to Call of the Haunted, but does have a Ring of Destruction. And a Ring of Destruction on Sangan will seal the deal for Rabbit into this game number 3. Wow, that was an incredible comeback from Rabbit, I believe. Drew the right 2 cards in that combination here. Needed to bait out that first negation with the Solemn, the first answer. Any monster would have done it there. Alvarado got... I mean, I think if you're in Alvarado's position, I don't think anything that they did with that Sangan there was necessarily wrong. It just opened up the Ring of Destruction line. Either way, he was gonna be dead to a monster swinging over a Sangan. There might have been a case to maybe set the Sangan and just play a little bit of defense, but not sure if there were actually any good Sangan targets left in the deck. There might have been Magician of Faiths still hanging around for Alvarado. Now both duelists finishing up siding here. Alvarado gonna elect to go first. Upstart Goblin coming out. Followed up by the Pot of Greed. Graceful. We're almost there. We need that duo. Need that duo for full Trinity on turn 1. Can you give the people what they want? Want to add another X onto our bingo card here. Thinking on that second discard. Gonna get rid of Zambira. I was gonna set 4 or 5. And 1 in the front for Anthony Alvarado. Blistering start. Drawing through a lot of cards here. No dust shoot. No going to cross out. Going to be the first action from Rabbit's side in the main phase, number 1. He's back, everybody.
Hey, I'm back. But I might have to take off again. I have a pretty significant family emergency that just kind of came up. I'm gonna leave the stream going, and I can come back and kind of rotate through games. But I might not be able to check the graveyards and stuff until I get this resolved. This just happened. It's like a dire emergency, and I gotta break it up. I have to go. All right.
Totally understandable, my man. Do my best to hold it down and try to get his attention to switch over games when we need to. Normal summon Kaiko, gonna be met with a ring after Nomen to cross out. Took out the Gravekeeper Spy. And 3 in the back now for Rabid as Berserker really comes out. Attacking into the Sakuretsu armor. Blade Knight coming down. The Blade Knight swing was successful into 4 back rows. Another card being added to the back row from Rabbit as well. All cards on the board for Rabbit as Alvarado is holding a grip of 3. Thinking about how they're going to manage to deal with this Blade Knight. Blade Knight just exerts so much pressure. And there's a good one. Zambira being 100 attack points over this Blade Knight. Don't let that 1600 deceive you. It gains 400 when you have 1 card or less in your hand. Ring of Destruction now on the Zambira the Dark. Alvarado going to think here. Let that go through. Going to both take 2100 points of damage. Precarious position, especially because they didn't have an answer to the Blade Knight last turn. They probably do, but we're just waiting. Didn't want to use the back row right away. But another monster here to go alongside the Blade Knight does represent lethal. Is Alvarado going to drop down to 100 life now if this Blade Knight connects? Thinking about it. And he does! The Blade Knight is going to swing in, connect to Alvarado's dome. Both Ring of Destructions are gone. So no shenanigans that Alvarado has to worry about with that. There are no lights in Alvarado's graveyard. Blade Knight now. So much pressure. Tribe Infecting Virus. Good answer. Gonna have to use a card in hand to potentially out this, but it's a Sinister Serpent. So that's good. Means it's essentially a free. Free destruction. Tribe getting in for 1600 points of damage. As Rabid draws to 2 cards in hand, 4 cards in total. Alvarado still has so many cards
to work with, but it doesn't seem like any of those cards are helping him stave off attacks from Rabid's end, as he's at a 100 life points. But I mean, if you got 1 life, you're still alive. You're still in the game. Reinforces the army. Gonna go find Blade Knight. I'm gonna try to swing in for lethal here, but Mirror Force is coming down. Now call the Haunted. Gonna target a Blade Knight in the graveyard. You can target the Kaiko as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you're just going to try to kill them at this turn. Targeting the Kaiko here. Solemn Judgment. Do we Solemn your Solemn? Alvarado gonna go down to 50 life. This is a close one. Now Graceful Charity. Gonna cycle through some cards here. Try to find... Just try to find something. That was a card that Alvarado may have wanted to Solemn. Probably not, though, because it doesn't... It's not like a card that's gonna threaten his life, right? Like, he's not gonna lose because his opponent activated Graceful Charity. It's gonna be the thing off of Charity that he draws that may or may not kill him. That's the thing that you want to try to Solemn. Could also... You might want to Solemn as well, because... you keep him off of that card. The Rabbit here going to discard a Sakura Armor and a Grandmaster Sasuke. And set a card in the back row. So then we got Alvarado working with 2 cards in hand. The Tribe Infecting Virus still on the board, trying to get some damage in. It's done 16 so far. Tribe Infecting Virus, or the Sinister Serpent's going to add back to the hand as well. Heavy Storm. Alvarado's going to come back from 50 life points if Rabbit does not have an answer to this. Probably no Scapegoat, but even a Scapegoat here would not be very good. Thanks to that Tri-Infecting Virus on the board. Dust Tornado. Activating it just to get rid of this. And there was a Solemn, so they could have gotten to a Solemn War. But ultimately did not. Thunder Dragon now showing you, yeah, I got this. And here's a Blackluster Soldier for your troubles. And that is GG's. Well played by both duelists. Alvarado coming back from 50 life points to win this game. Incredible match between the two. May take a little break here. Give me 1 second. Apologies for the delay in the stream. There's fortunately a family emergency that JDZ, who's currently streaming, has to attend to. So we're trying to get you over to some more GOAT format action as soon as possible. Thank you all for your patience. If you haven't already, head on over to goatformat.com. Head on and join our Discord again if you haven't already. And we appreciate all of your love and support here today as we get things situated. So bear with us for a moment, and we will have more GOAT format action momentarily. Again, thank you again for hanging out with us today. Give you updates as soon as we are able.